Wow. Hi. Oh my gosh, wrong overlay. Wrong overlay. Wrong overlay. Heavy in production. Hello. Good afternoon. Is everything okay? Wait. Oh my gosh, my bitrate is going nuts. Hold on. Wait, what's going on? Why is my bitrate so shit? Okay, my bitrate is okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh, that scared the shit out of me. Anyway, good afternoon. Hello, all of you. Can you guys hear? You guys can hear the game music, right? Okay, I believe you guys can hear the game music. Just gotta do a vague check to see that everything is running correctly. Just make sure everything is running correctly. Everything is fine. This is fine. I forgot to post my starting now post. I clowned really. Okay. Yes, alright. How are you? Hi. Hello. I forgot to put up the chat. Why am I an idiot? Okay, hello. Hi, Fracture Flame. Hello. The screen go blue for a second. Was that just me? I don't know what happened, but like Twitch had a really terrible bitrate at some point in time, and then I don't really know what happened. But anyways, no worries. The problem's fixed. My bitrate is healthy as a horse, guys. Hey. Hi. So guys, are you ready to come along this journey with me? Again, like once again, it is. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need my controller. Excuse me. Oh man, lawyering. I don't want this game to end. Like it. I have bittersweet thoughts about this. Okay, like. On one hand, I can't wait to get to the bottom of this. On the other hand, it's not like AA7 is coming out anytime soon. Yeah, but at the same time, guys, I don't know if you've been seeing like the news. The Apollo Justice trilogy is being ported to Steam and all the other shenanigans and things, and I am honestly very excited for that. And of course, in the Apollo Justice trilogy, I mean they call it that, I guess, to kind of like put 3 games in one. So there's the Apollo Justice, that's the AA4, which is Apollo Justice's Ace Attorney. Then we have Dual Destinies, and then we have Spirit of Justice, which is this one. And it has literally been 7 years since we had an since we had a new AA game. Okay, like the Great Ace Attorney TGAA, for you guys who are in the know about that. I don't feel like that counts because it's not in the same timeline as this one. Like, that one is obviously newer, it's obviously set in a different time, like Phoenix Wright's ancestor and stuff, but it's not quite the same. It really isn't quite the same. Yeah, it's not quite the same, so hopefully we get at least another game in this timeline. Maybe Athena can finally have her graduation arc or something, you know? Not really graduation as in like leaving, but like graduating from being a rookie attorney. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Hey, hi Money. Hello. Good day to you. Good afternoon. Healthy as a horse. Exactly. My bitrate is healthy as a horse, okay? Horses are darn healthy, okay? Unlike me. Am I healthy? Well, I know I'm a healthy dose of cute, but I don't know if I'm a healthy dose of anything else. So, let's not discuss that further. Yeah, I kind of woke up a bit earlier than usual today. Normally I wake up at like 12, but today I woke up at like, what, 11?
11 plus ish and stuff. So I guess that was a little more productive. And yeah, first full week of office work for a while. Hey, oh man, I've become big girl Shib with a big girl job. Hopefully earning the big girl money at some point in time, guys. Hopefully. Yes, so without further ado, let us begin, guys. Let's begin. Alright, let's begin. Today I have to go to like my cousin's house because they're cooking dinner. They're cooking nasi lemak. I love nasi lemak. Very good stuff, okay? I'm gonna see my cousins, but I can't bring my PC there, so I can't game there. But it's okay. I'll spend some time with my cousins. Okay. They're practically the only cousin-ishes that I would do this for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's start. Trial should be later, right? Yeah, the time is later. 6:17:48. Yeah. Let's go. Let's load, baby. We are ready.
I love water.
You're gonna hear me drinking water a lot, and if I forget, feel free to redeem hydrate. I will hydrate, okay? May 17th, 10:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Hey, excuse me. Just so you know, I'm not going to take sides. Poor Juicy. Okay, I remember now. They are going against each other for whatever reason. Message received, loud and clear. Good, because I don't like this one bit. You and Daddy should be on the same team. Sorry, Trucy. Wow, she's really mad. Oh my gosh, why is this music so loud? I mean, it's fine if is it too loud for you guys, or is it okay? Like, is it okay, the volume? I'm gonna keep it as this for a bit. I'm sorry too, little lady. This is all my fault. I'm just worried things will never be the same between Daddy and Apollo. If they go through with this. Well, you know, when you stand on opposite sides of the court, that tends to be a bit, Is that all? Well, I wouldn't worry about that. That's the way it is with us men. We may fight, but we don't burn bridges. Really? Guys, can any of you men in the chat tell me if you guys are the type to like punch things out and be like, yeah, we cool, you know? Hi Tushar, hello. Hi Ariel, sounds good to me. Okay, great. Then we shall keep it this way. My ears may be a little booms, like yeah, it'd be like that. I see. Okay, I understand now. Thank you. Really? Sure. 1 minute we're trading blows, and the next we're having drinks together. Okay, I don't understand this, but whatever, man. Whatever. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, so let's go with that, okay? I'll be honest, I'm still not sure why they changed from sprites to models. I'm actually not sure as well, but it may be because, like, once you finish doing a sprite, you can use that same sprite to, like, not I said like model, you use that model and then you just use that same model to do everything you want. But if you're using sprites, you have to draw each image individually. Does that make sense? Right? So it's more of like an upfront greater investment, but then it's easier to make any animations you need. Yeah, I believe that's the reason why. Also, they wanted to be high-tech, okay? They wanted to do that. Okay. Hi, Foxy. Hello. I'm at work and can't watch. Just wanted to hop in. Wish you a great day. Yes, thank you. Okay. Good day at work. Hopefully, you earn lots of money. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Nathan. Nathan, try it just a second. It's here. Welcome. Hello. Now get angry over differences of opinion, fight it out to cool down, then chill again. That is indeed a bit weird, but okay, whatever it is. We're simple creatures at heart. Ha 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 ha. I sure hope you're right. Sorry I'm late, Apollo. Athena, there you are. What happened with you and Mr. Wright yesterday? Oh, about that, I ended up going to the wrong airport. Oh my gosh, Athena, please. I was waiting there thinking his flight was really late, and before I knew it, I dozed off. By the time I woke up, it was already dark. I figured something like that had happened. How do you go to the wrong airport? How many airports are in one region in Japan? Being late and dozing off are the two things you do best. Hey, rude! Rude, Apollo! So rude! Ew! Excuse me, you're so rude. Nah, holding grudges is a bit weird to us. I think holding grudges is important sometimes, you know? Hi, Volcane! Hello! Hello! Happy to have you here. Ugh, guilty as charged. Rude but true. So then, I take it you have no idea what today's case is about? Not a clue. Sorry. At least she's honest. What is today's case about, if I might ask? Oh my gosh, Athena knows nothing! Another locked room mystery? A suspect with a flimsy alibi? Ooh, or a dying message? Let me guess. Athena asked Gumshoe for directions. You know, Gumshoe hasn't been around since the last of the trilogy. We don't know where he went. It's like, that's so sad. She got replaced by Emma Sky. Ah, so sad. Have you played a game called Coral Island? I've seen it around, but I have not played it. Is it very, very, very good? Sorry, strike 3, you're out. It's a civil case. Okay, give me a moment. I need to, okay, got it. It is good. Okay, I'll take note. A civil case? You act like I'm speaking Swahili here. It's just the Right Anything Agency specializes in criminal law. Or so I thought. Well, I mean, in law, anything under the sun can happen, really. In civil cases, there are no prosecutors, right? Instead, both parties retain an attorney. Wait, really? I did not know this. This is the first time I've heard of it. Oh my gosh. So it's only between attorneys. There are no prosecutors. Oh my gosh, that is... Oh, it's good. Okay, yeah, right. Hello, Angel. Hi, Angel. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. I'm streaming at a time you can finally come and watch in. Right. And the other attorney is someone you know very well. Really? Who? Athena is so pure. Ah, she's so pure. The trial will begin shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom at once. Is he not planning to tell her? Really? Oh well. Hi, Cricket Gamer. Hello. Hi, Shiba. Nice to meet you. Sorry from Mimstream. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming over to check me out. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, Mimstream was so fun. Okay, I just didn't have energy to stream from my side, so I just kind of like hopped on and helped her to promote her donathon and things. So yeah, I'm so happy to meet new people. Thank you for coming by. Alright, let's hear it. Time to turn my light, your gummy brain. I don't know if he's gonna tell her before they step in. I mean, it's 2:30 AM, but yeah, I'm more used to this. Okay. Yeah, that will be my weekend streams, okay? Hi, Raymond. Hello. Okay, let's do this. Apollo, wait, who's the other attorney? And where's Mr. Wright? Ah! No time to explain. Let's go. Okay, right behind you. Athena, I want to see her reaction. Hi, Rabbit. Yes, you see a Shibs. Hello. May 17th, 10:30 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 6. Court is now in session. All rise. Court is now in session. Oh, is this some sort of practice session? A mock trial, perhaps? Sir, you're the judge, you should know. Excuse you? No, it's not, Your Honor. It's the real deal, Your Honor. So then you two have had a falling out? This is so funny, help. I won't have you using my courtroom for that, you know? It's like you men have had a fallout fight outside my courtroom, not in it. Your Honor, in my defense, the free bird solo came on. The what bird solo? The what now? It's nothing like that, Your Honor. Exactly. It just so happens that we have different clients in this case. Well, we about to see a student versus the master stuff right here. Exactly. I see. Well, here's to hoping this has no adverse effect on your working relationship. Everyone's worried, man. You can say that again. I had no idea we'd be going up against the boss today. We don't know what the Freebird solo is. No, I don't. Or I may have come by it, I just didn't know the name for it. You sure this is a good idea, Apollo? What? Do you want to switch sides? Honestly, I'd rather be anywhere but here right now. Athena. Well, at least she is here. I'm really going to need her help. Mr. Justice. Oh my gosh, she's calling him formally. Yes? Don't expect me to pull any punches just because you're the opposing lawyer. As I said, the kid gloves are off. And come what may, they'll stay off. I've never felt so nervous before, damn. Same here, Mr. Wright. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. What's with this music? Come on, don't... this music's putting me on edge. Your Honor, in my defense, is September. Yeah, it is September. So where are my subs, damn? No holding back, boys. Yeah, no holding back. Ooh, I would want to be watching this case. This will be so cool. Yeesh, you guys are really chomping at the bit, aren't you? I don't mind a good fight between co-workers. Just keep this civil case civil. Now then, if the plaintiff would take the stand, we may begin. So there are no prosecutors, there's only 2 attorneys. Right, left, halt! Oh my god, this asshole. I hate him so much! Noble judge, members of the gallery, good day to you. I am Paul Atterson. I know what his name's referring to. His name is referring to. Politician, okay. I nearly perished when I figured that out after stream, but like now that that's out of the way. This is but the start of my epic campaign, and you all have the honor of witnessing it. I believe the youth of this country are our very future. Too long have they been looked down on and given the cold shoulder. So to them I say, ask not what you can do for your country, ask what you can do for me. Mr. Atterson, what is that crazy contraption you're riding? It's my custom-made election-winning campaign mobile. Beautiful, isn't it? You're at a witness stand, not a campaign podium, so come out of there this instant. Hi, Aldemia. Hello. Go get your Guinness beer yourself. Okay, get out of there. Get out. Stand properly. He even put his damn placard there. Oh my... This ass. Alright, now, with the plaintiff's attorney, Mr. Wright, please explain the complaint filed against the defendant. The To be fair, he does look younger than most of the politicians in the government right now. Well, the politicians had to have started somewhere, you know? Mr. Atchison's complaint against the defendant is simple. The defendant, one Dirk Sudmati, stole my client's family heirloom, the Crystal of Ami Faye. Mr. Attison merely seeks his return. This wouldn't have happened if that archaeologist hadn't kicked the bucket. I see. Well, Mr. Justice, let's have your opening statement, if you would. Hi, Mac Bravo, hello. The defense asserts the item in question is the Founder's Orb, a sacred relic from Kurain. Go on. It seems someone asked an archaeologist, Dr. Archie Buff, to study the orb. Dr. Buff determined that it was a Kuraini's national treasure known as the Founder's Orb. The very orb that was stolen from a treasure room in Kurain several weeks ago. Why yes, I saw a news report about that. Big news, guys. The theft of a Kuraini's national treasure caused quite an uproar in the kingdom. Well, we believe that it was not, in fact, a theft in the traditional sense, but rather that it was spirited out of Kurain by someone for Dr. Buff to study. You don't say. And I think I don't need the beer instantly drunk by I see. Okay, well then, don't get drunk, okay? Around that time, an acquaintance of the defendant learned of Dr. Buff. He made contact with the doctor, who agreed to hand over the orb. Apparently, the doctor wanted nothing to do with it once he learned it had been stolen. It seems to even have a transfer agreement between both parties. Mr. Sanmati also agreed to return the Founder's Orb to the Kingdom of Kurain once the doctor verified it was the real thing. I see. So this dispute centers on whether the item in question is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Ami Faye. And knowing how these cases work, it's probably both of them at once, you know? It can be a Founder's Orb and it can be the Crystal of Ami Faye, who knows? I'll be eating lunch back here in chat, so I'll just stay quiet for now. Sure, Nathan. You don't have to report everything to me, lol. That, in turn, will determine the object's rightful owner. I'd better bring my A game. Going up against Mr. Wright won't be a walk in the park. It's paint polo hours, people. Let's go. Come to think of it, the name Dirk Sudmati sounds awfully familiar. I wonder where you heard that from. But I can't recall where I've heard it. That's cause he's old. Oh, it's probably your imagination, Your Honor. He's just a tourist after all. My imagination, you say? Are you sure about this, Apollo? He's a wanted criminal in Kurain, isn't he? In Kurain, yes. Here, he's just a tourist. Oh well. Very well, let's begin the proceedings. Bailiff, would you bring in the first witness? Who's the first witness? The whomst? Oh my god! Emma Sky? Oh damn! Don't let them know your next move as a fake to make the court last forever as a thief gets away with both artifacts. True. Emma? Show some manners, we're in court. I know, it's just... This is a civil trial, so I was surprised to see a detective take the stand. I had her do some digging on Dr. Buff. What for? You disappoint me, Apollo. First, you know I'm not just a detective. I'm a forensic scientist. Uh-oh. Do try to remember that. Second, you owe Mr. Wright an apology. After all he's done for you, you have some nerve. First, I'm sorry, and second, I'm really just trying to do my job. Poor Apollo. You'll never get anywhere with that attitude. take some advice from someone who's been there. Why do I feel like I'm on trial here? Paint polo hours have begun just as I expected them to. Detective Sky, your testimony, if you please. Let's go, testimony time, ho ho ho. At least this round we won't have the seance. Not now, not yet. The doctor's dark secret. The police have had their eyes on Dr. Buff for some time. And just today, a number of stolen artifacts were discovered in his study. Among them were a priceless urn and a statue that were stolen from the Fae clan. It seems the doctor would do anything to study artifacts, including steal them. As for the relic at the center of this dispute, he likely stole it from the Atishan residence. Okay. Damn. The doctor is a thief? Why am I just hearing about this now? Well, cat burglar isn't something he'll put on his resume. He was more careful than that. But the fact is, he was a classic treasure hunter. A treasure hunter, huh? Like people who have thrilling adventures in exotic places, risking life and limb for glory? You mean like Indiana Jones? I doubt Dr. Buff was the star of his own hit movie series, Athena. Haha, Indiana Jones lol. Out of respect for the dead, I will say that Dr. Buff wasn't doing it to get rich. Apparently, he only wanted to borrow artifacts to study them. He would then return them as soon as his research was finished. According to the doctor's child, he would even repair or restore some of the artifacts he stole before returning them. Wow, that's nice. He believed he was honoring the dead by discovering their history through artifacts. What an honorable archaeologist, really, that's so honorable. But whatever lofty ideals he held, it makes no difference. Larceny is larceny. Larceny is theft, by the way, guys. Yes, he certainly sounds no different from a regular thief to me. So let's say for a moment that the doctor really did moonlight in stealing artifacts. Might he not have stolen the founder's orb in Kudain and brought it back here himself? Nope. There's no record of him traveling overseas over the past few years. Plus, he couldn't very well leave his reclusive child at home all alone. Then this really must be the Crystal of Ami Fae. Repairing or restoring is the same as destroying the historical artifact to a degree. I think there are two sides to this. On one hand, you want to see what the historical artifact probably originally looked like, and on the other hand, it may not be that good to like ruin what's already there. So who knows? Yes, he stole it from the Atishan residence, probably so he could study it. This is the left hook I did not need. A pew! I bet you never saw that coming, Apollo. No shit, Athena, shh. Yeah, when Mr. Wright said the kid gloves were off, he wasn't kidding. Oh my god. Mr. Justice, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Oh god. Yeah, replicas are probably a better idea. Oh, he... Okay, guys, I think in the latest art for the Apollo Justice trilogy promotion, like Phoenix now has brown eyes. Like, was he wearing contact lenses the whole time? Cause you know what we just saw? That he had blue eyes. In the new art, he has brown eyes. So are his eyes brown or blue? I think the fandom has been torn on this for the longest time. Some people say he has both colored eyes, but like we all know this. That's probably not true. Nice headcanon, but probably not true, you know? So are his eyes blue or are his eyes brown? Anyways, let's continue. The doctor's dark secret. I'll drink his water. And just today, I feel like I need to cross-examine everything. You need to press everything. Let's go. How exactly did Dr. Buff arouse the suspicion of the police anyway? Chalk it up to good old-fashioned sleuthing. After investigating countless artifact thefts over the past few years, the police finally zeroed in on him and the doctor became the prime suspect. A number of those artifact thefts occurred in Kudain village too, if I might add. And they started right around the time the doctor moved there. Oof. But he was never arrested. I take it there was nothing concrete linking him to a crime? No, which is why we were never able to get a search warrant in the first place. It's hard to arrest artifact thieves unless you catch them red-handed. Still, the police had him under constant surveillance. Okay. What's next? Alright. Okay, so what artifacts were found? Are you sure these allegedly stolen artifacts are the real deal? They're not fakes, that's for sure. Take the urn, for example. Apparently, it's an extremely intricate work of art. LOL, the intricate work of art! Its design, cracks, and other features would be impossible to replicate perfectly. Are you sure? Actually, I've had a few run-ins with that urn myself. I'm sorry. I feel like it's a Kudain tradition for like the main family to break the urn like at least once a generation. It's so stupid. Oh my gosh. It's like one of it was when Mia and Maya were young, and then the other one was when Pearl was young.
Hi Dione! Hello! Hello! Welcome to my stream! How's your Shibdom one going? Damn! Oh no, not the ads! No!
Sorry about the ads. Yeah, we'll wait for Dione to come back so that I can greet them properly. Yeah, ads. I don't know, man, like I already put a lot of energy into my streams, so like, you know, it's hard to manage the ads as well. Hi Diane, hello. How is your subathon going? I hope it's doing well because you're amazing. Yes, really amazing. I hope you're having a good weekend, just like I am. Maybe those are fakies, the artifacts you're talking about. Nah, they're probably real, lol. Ancient family. No, we didn't break our ancestors' urn. No, it had cracks before. No glue was used. No glue was used. Absolutely not, guys. Absolutely not. Working at the moment. Pretty tiring today. Oh, no, Nayone. Hang tight at work. You got this. You got this, I promise you. You got this. Just listen to me cry and scream over this stupid case, and I think you're good to go. Yeah. So I was shocked to see it there in the doctor's study. I can say without a doubt that English. I can say without a doubt that urn was stolen from the Fae clan. I see. Detective Sky, please continue with your testimony if you would. Okay. Priceless urn and a fast statue. Press everything. Were any other stolen artifacts found besides those belonging to the face? Yes, for instance... remember the large relief on the wall? Oh, wait, that was from the... It was chiseled out of some ancient ruins in the kingdom of Kudain several years ago. Chiseled out? Didn't that damage it? Well, he did restore the parts that were so faded you could barely see them anymore. He did restore the parts that were so faded you could barely see them. It seems he intended to return it someday, so one could say his intentions were good. How do you smuggle a wall without being caught? Ask Indiana Jones. But good intentions are no get-out-of-jail-free card, that's a fact. If I might add, with respect for the deceased, the quality of the restoration was apparently exceptional. Wow, he's good at his work. It seems the doctor invested a lot of money in hiring an extremely talented specialist. Who's this specialist? Will we be meeting them? Amal? Doctor literally rolled a d20 for thieving and always nat 20. I don't know what that means, but I know those are good stats if you are trying to roll for something. He sounds like a good man. Oh, it took a wrong turn somewhere. I guess Sarge takes after him in that way. Any further questions? If not... Okay, do anything. Need to... Like, really? Had these alleged thefts been going on for some time? At least 5 years, as far as we can tell. All the recent thefts, I can't do that, thefts, had been local, but before moving to Kunain village, he had been stealing from ruins around the world. Dr. Buff was an international criminal? This data lent itself to but one conclusion. Dr. Buff was a thief. It's so good that a clumsy large Goliath barbarian can sneak by quietly somehow. Oh man, lol. That's pretty lucky. As for the relic at the center of this dispute, he stole it from the Atchison residence. You claim he stole a family heirloom from the Atchison residence. But claiming something doesn't make it true. Unfortunately, it is true. God damn it. How can you be so sure? A police report was filed concerning the theft 1 year ago, in fact. What? A whole year ago? August 25th of last year, to be exact, the report states, and I quote, "The crystal of Ami Faye was discovered to be missing. From the Atchison storehouse at 10 AM, the storehouse lock had been picked." Signed, Paul Atchison Wimperson. Well, a year ago report certainly lends the plaintiff's claim credence. The doctor could really have stolen the crystal of Ami Faye. Not only that, Your Honor, but the Founder's Orb was only found to be missing several weeks ago. That is nearly a year after the crystal's theft was reported. Therefore, I believe we must consider the orb and the crystal to be two separate items. Oh my god. Rest in peace. Excuse me, sorry. Paul Atchison Wimperson? Not the most awe-inspiring tail end, is it? I see why he cut it, Lamau. They're just bullying the intern right now. If anyone's intern is supposed to be Athena, not Apollo, why is he still the intern? God damn it. This is why he left, okay? Not that he inspires confidence without it. Still, I'll probably do the same in his shoes. Robbery report added to the court record. We're probably gonna come back to his name at some point. A police report was filed about the crystal's theft a year ago. But the theft of the Founder's Orb was only reported a few weeks ago. So the crystal's police report was filed way before the orb was found missing. That suggests that the stolen relic is the crystal of Ami Faye, as Mr. Atchison Wimperson asserts. I doubt the police report is a fake. After all, Emma is the one who submitted it as evidence. Still, I feel like something we learned in that police report is important somehow. Okay, let's look at what we have. Okay, let's look at what we have. We have we have details. What are the details? Lama. Okay, this is what it looks like. See, Doctor fell, hit his head on the floor and died. Okay, study diagram, research notes. Do we have the report? We have the report. Okay, let's look at the report again. The crystal of Amife was discovered to be missing from the Attition storehouse at 10 a.m. The storehouse of blah 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 blah. There's something I'm not seeing here. A new thing. 10 a.m. A storehouse. The lock had been picked. The lock had been picked. Like, is it something about how he has bad eyesight? But e-data. Give me a moment. What's this? Okay, research. And the song of ceremony and the blah. I'm a bit lost, guys. Hi, Lisette. Hello, Lisette Marie. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Welcome. Let's take a look. Wait, I need a bit of I forgot to open strategy wiki. Okay, sorry, I'm a bit stuck, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Okay, this. Wait, which turnabout is this? This should be. Oh my gosh, this is so long. Okay, we're at trial day 1. Okay, ooh, okay. Wait, email. Oh, come back, see if brain no work. Yeah, I mean, like if I'm asking for help, then obviously it's okay to backseat because I'm asking for it. But if I'm not asking for it, then you know, Okay, so so apparently what I have to do is the 5th statement, which is Attition residence, and then I need to present the email research report. Why did I go the long way? I'm an idiot. Wait, where's the email? Excuse me, email.co? Is it... Wait, email? Email. Where did email go? I'm blind? Am I freaking blind? Study photo, study diagram. Or this one, sorry, email. Is it this one? The USB, okay.
Objection! Objection!
The doctor stole the relic from the plaintiff? Are you sure? Because that statement doesn't agree with a certain piece of evidence. What do you mean? Take a look at this. What about it? This contains an email from the doctor's computer. Email? In that little piece of plastic? Oh my god. At least the USB is like, at least the USB is up to date. We still use USBs today. I'm afraid I don't understand. You don't have to understand, Your Honor. Oh, this stick here can store all sorts of computer data. I still don't get it. Here, just look at this. Apparently, the doctor was reporting his research findings to a certain individual. Now, take a look at this. PAW. Oh, Paul Attition Wimperson. Oh my god. Is the police report Detective Sky presented to this court? You can see the plaintiff's legal name on it. Paul Attition Wimperson. I can see why he'll drop Wimperson from his name, but that's hardly breaking news. Look closer, Your Honor. Ah! His initials! We haven't seen that face of his for a while. Let's enjoy it. For some reason, when I'm like 6, I'll pronounce heirloom, heirloom. When I was younger, I thought that was how you pronounced it as well, but I learned since then that's not the case. Right. The plaintiff's full legal name is Paul Atterson Wimperson. Now, consider this. The email's recipient address starts with 3 letters. P-A-W. Hi Kurokami, I know you wrote something, but like I can't read anything unless it's my full name, sorry. Paw Patrol. I don't want... he insults Paw Patrol, okay? Ew. Disgusting. Don't tell me! Oh, but I will anyway. The individual who hired the doctor to study the disputed item is none other than Paul Atterson Wimperson. Wait, then that means... Exactly. He wouldn't have asked the man who stole his family heirloom to study it. Therefore, how could this possibly be the crystal of Amife? Music is great! Okay, Nyan then. Nyan, okay. Wait, why is the mixer so loud? Holy shit. Hello, Biz! Hello! Thank you! Thank you! Wait, who did the raid come from? Thank you! Welcome! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Hi, Raiders! Hi, Raiders, came at a good time. We finally got an objection in here. Welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Came from Vest, I see. I came from Vest, please. Hello. Give me a moment and let me just like what? What was I gonna do again? Shout out. Let's go. Value. Did I? I can't spell. I'm sorry. Yes, okay, shout out. Does this work? No! It doesn't work! Give me a moment. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yes, guys, please follow this guild, please. Wait, what are you playing again? You were playing kind words. That's so sweet. I hope you wrote lots of kind words, guys. Hello, everyone. My name is Miyori Shiba. I'm a Shiba VTuber. Okay, I really enjoy talking a lot. I enjoy playing really fun casual games, and generally just vibing with chat. Yeah. So yes, welcome. I'm currently playing Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Spirit of Justice, which is the last game in the Ace Attorney timeline. Yeah, it's the last game currently. We're hoping AA7 comes at some point, but it's been 7 years, so we've been waiting for 7 years. God damn it. I didn't write many kind words, but that also implies I wrote some kind words. Oh man, it's okay. I'm pretty sure you wrote lots of kind words. It's okay. And welcome to the Shibdom host, Shinonavi and Chablades. Welcome. I always appreciate more people coming into the Shibdom. Okay, one thing you need to know about joining the Shibdom is that once you join, you may never leave. I hope you're okay with that, because why would you want to leave anyway, guys? You won't want to leave. Running now. Get him, boys! He's not allowed to run. I what am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to stream like this? Hey, how can I stream like? Okay, I'm not running away now. Hey, rude. Don't you guys want to be hugged and crushed between these beautiful thighs, guys? Doesn't it invite some kind of desire to stay within the sheepdom? Doesn't it? Guys. If you want more thighs, please follow. Please follow. Thank you. Also, it's September, so like if any of you want to give discounted subs, now would be the greatest time. You know, after September, everything is full price, which kind of sucks, but you know. And basic, hey, more thighs equals follows insane value. Exactly, guys. You know, if you see thighs, you can always follow. And also, if you follow, you get access to the thigh emote. The thigh emote is beautiful. Apparently you can see in the stream just your thighs. Yeah, so I can't do anything when like a thigh redeem happens, because that just means that like you can't see shit. You can't see anything. You can't even see Apollo. I mean, Apollo is so small you probably can't see him normally anyway, but this makes it even worse because you can't see him at all when my thighs are up. Yeah. I think I can see in this stream, it's just her thighs. It's my thighs. It's my beautiful thighs. Look at that bounce. Look at that subtle jiggle. Guys, do you see that jiggle? You see that jiggle? You see that? You see that? You see that? That jiggle? Ay, look at that beautiful jiggle. The bounce. The bounce. They clap? Yeah, they clap. When your thighs clap so much. When I stand up, I don't need to clap with my hands because my thighs clap loud enough for the standing ovation. Ayy. Then the thighs. Because you're being exposed. He exposes himself all the time. This is not new, honestly. This is not new. You're new here if you think this behavior of his is new in my chat. He's always doing funny things. Yeah, but you know, let's really hope you're gonna have a good rest soon. Okay, if you want to stay, which I'm pretty sure you would, yeah, happy to have you hanging around. If not, just rest, you know. He does this with all the other girls. What a player. Yeah, what a player, Vespules. God damn, you're such a player. How could you? How could you? Damn. Are you a player, Vespules? Did all your words mean nothing? Did all your words mean nothing? How could you? How could you? I thought it was something special. You guys are making this very entertaining, guys. Super entertaining, yeah. And me? Oh my gosh! What a player! Oh, how could you play? Oh my gosh, some big drama is going down in chat, guys. Some really huge drama is going down right now. Yeah, how could you? How could you? I believed in you. Everyone is getting out on Vest. Vest, what do you have to say for yourself besides, huh? What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself, huh? I feel like this needs to be clipped. Yeah, I don't have a clip channel though. Wait, I do on YouTube, but I don't use it these days. I'm pissing. What does that even mean? I don't like an incense that your dignity is great. Hell no. Rest in peace. Here lies as it says dignity and pride. Read the best part as bus. Oh, and busing. I don't get it. And I don't get it. Is it some new age internet slang? Damn. Anyway, welcome to Shibdom Icotone. Welcome. Is it Vest player solidarity? It's a solidarity kind of thing. Yeah, anyways, thighs are over, guys. You've had 5 minutes of thighs goodness. So let us proceed. Like, I know Apollo's theme is super nice, but we have to go on with the show, okay? No, it's okay, you'll find out one day. Find out what? What's going on? Thanks for joining the Shida Nagiku 99 Bunshigi. Oh my god, that's a long name. Bunshigi Hanumi. Ah, hello, welcome. Bussen? I came for thighs for only 5 seconds. I see, Koi. It's okay, you caught 5 seconds of it, which is wonderful, okay? This is wonderful. Okay, let's continue. We never checked the doctor's emails. That sounds like a skill issue on your end, Emma Sky. You should have checked everything. He couldn't even figure out the password to his computer. The plaintiff willingly left the orb in the doctor's care so he could study it, at the behest of his benefactor. Wait. Then what about the police report? I have all the details of the theft right here. Password 123456. Exactly. That's the only password we need. It's probably for another relic, the real crystal of Amifei. He's just using the report as a way to claim that our orb is actually his stolen crystal.
Objection!
And how are you so certain that PAW refers to my client's initials? Maybe the email's recipient was a dog lover. Perhaps. So let's get to know your client a little better, shall we? Oh, Phoenix is here. What? This may be a spoiler if you're intending to play, but like at some point, you will have to play a civil case. And in a civil case, apparently, you don't have prosecutors. You only have 2 attorneys on one on each side. Yeah. Maybe it's from Paw Patrol. Who knows? Objection. Oh, don't worry. I'm broke. What do you mean you're broke? What? Wait, who do you prefer, Apollo or Phoenix? They both have a special place in my heart. Daddy Edgeworth. I'm sorry. Edgeworth, like he's such a nuanced character. He's so interesting. And like, you know, the character development is beautiful. I love his character. Like, if you ask me to choose between these three, amongst these three, I would choose Miles Edgeworth, okay? He is amazing. I wouldn't call him daddy though. He's just Edgeworth. We love our edgy boy. Oh my gosh. And apparently, like, in the DLC case, which I don't know if I can get it running on this DS, but we'll see how it goes, okay? Kiko and Hai worked on trying to get it to work. We won't know until we finish this case up, and then we'll experiment. If we can find a way, I'll stream it. If not, actually, I don't know. Lol. How uncivilized, hey. Mr. Paul Atchison Wimperson. I suppose shutting down detractors is all part of a politician's job. Answer me this, Mr. Atchison Wimperson. What kind of a question is... Your shoe size, your favorite food, your birthday. Oh my gosh, Apollo, this is not a date. Can you not, Apollo? You already have Clavier. You have Clavier and you have Nayuta. What else do you want, Apollo? What else do you want? Apollo says a flirting for later. I know, right, Apollo? Jeez, we know you are a disaster gay, but like, you don't have to be so obvious. This is work. This is a court of law, Apollo. Damn. This all seems to feed into a politician's ego. Everything feeds into a politician's ego, unless it's something that like ruins his reputation, okay? I'm guessing his birthday. Usually this is the more important one. What is your birthday? My birthday is July 11th, but what's it to you? Oh, it's PAW711! Sir? Apollo trying to catch them all. I think the thigh curse is gone for now. I think I said it as once per stream because it's very disruptive. Like, I understand you love the thighs, I love them too, but 5 minutes of that is really incredibly distracting. I hope you can understand my reasoning. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Let's see how it's been. Oh, I see. You can address birthday gifts to my office. Oh my gosh, Apollo, your flirting worked. Wow, guys, Apollo's got that wrist, man. He's got that wrist. Apollo got that wrist. He can even pick up the pole attention. I'm just being mean. But full disclosure, I only accept gifts valued at $1,000 or more. Poor Phoenix. Look at his face. He's like, he's like, Why has everyone gone silent? Even Phoenix is confused. Phoenix knows he's in deep shit, which is normal for him. It's because it's Phoenix Wright, you know? How can anyone be that self-centered? Alright, politician. Ooh, that burn. I hope no one in my chat is an aspiring politician because that's Did everyone hear that? He said July 11th. July 11th, or rather 711 matches the numbers in the email address. Oh no. Hi JJ, thank you for the subby. Oh my god. Wait, has it been like a year? No, has it been almost 2 years? JJ, oh my gosh. Damn, thank you for your support for almost 2 years. I think JJ has been here ever since I started streaming. Like JJ knows my initial PNG tuber look. JJ has seen my ugly ass self-made overlays. JJ has heard my scuffed karaoke. He has heard my scuffed microphone settings. Oh my gosh. Damn, I do endure fine, Lamal. That was too embarrassing because I had to make do with everything myself. How far I've come. I hope you're proud of me, JJ. Hey. He's a real one. He really is a real one. He's like OG. You can tell he's like subscribed for 22 months or 22 months is almost a year. Okay? Just 2 more months and it's a year. I'm very proud of you. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate it. Me. Because sometimes it's like, you know, you've gone far, but you don't really notice how far you've come until something reminds you of it, alright? One of these days, I'm going to like take a screenshot from my older streams and I'm gonna be like, started from the bottom, now we're here. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll do that. Soon. Sometime. A rather 711 matches the numbers in the email address. Who the hell uses that birth year in their email? Says me. Actually, I didn't use my birth year in the email. It was more like the year I made it, yeah. Both the name and birthday are a match. I hardly think that's a coincidence. Wait. What, you sneaky little... You are so stupid. Guys, Paul Atchison is the stupidest client ever. Looks like someone finally decided to join the conversation. He's worse than Sebastian the Best. Oh my gosh. I love how his antennas wilt and then like spring right back up again. That's so cute. Would the plaintiff care to explain? I would like to say that is quite what? Quite a thing you've said. This series is very expressive and it's great, right? I think it's partly to do with the 3D models. Like they have more flexibility to do more 3D movements with it, with less work. It's more upfront work, but like it's less work once they have the models and the rigging and things, you know? Any other thoughts? No further comments. I stand by my previous statement. Hey, you cannot leave. You can't just walk away. Even politicians have to explain themselves in the court of law. true, but the 2D was very charming. I know, right? Like I'm confident that once the Apollo Justice trilogy releases next year on Steam, I can probably replay, and then we'll get to see Apollo and Clavier. Not Clavier, Christoph Kevin. he's really good looking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but Clavier, I'm mixed about him. I like him as a character, but most of the things he does pisses me the hell off. Okay, okay, but his brother Christoph is so handsome. Damn. Waiting for the talk to my lawyer. His lawyer's right there, okay? His lawyer's right there with all that sharp hair, you know, and stuff. Oh no, Miyori's fangirling again. Is that new to you, JJ? You've known me for almost 2 years. I fangirl sometimes, you know? I'm afraid I simply don't know how it happened. I can't possibly explain matters outside of my purview. Perhaps it was a mistake on the part of my secretary. It's not, but still funny to see. I'm do that. Like, I mean, Christoph Kevin is another dumpster fire character, but I have to admit, his visuals, he's handsome, really handsome. Oh no, you don't, you slippery you. There, it sprung back. Mr. Wright, would you care to respond? I won't argue your assertion. My client lent the treasure in question to the doctor and asked him to study it. It seems that much is a fact. Now we're getting somewhere. Thank you for the 10 monsters. Hello, welcome. Thank you for taking advantage. Wait, I don't know if September applies to long time subs, but anyways, welcome. Thank you for coming. You'll get to see me read a lot and cry a lot, yeah. But not as much as Apollo. Apollo cries more than anyone else, okay? It's pain polo hours always. Any day, anytime. Nah, it doesn't. No! Do you remember the 21st night of September? The what? The what? 2 days ago? Was that like... I can't remember. Wait, it's up by 6 months though. Oh my god, thank you for this, for the like 6 months in a row. Thank you for the trust that I'll be around in 6 months, Mo. But damn, Phoenix look great here for you. Phoenix is one of those guys that like the daddification of Phoenix, right? Like the daddification is real, okay? The dilfication. Oh my god, he looks so good older. He and Miles looked okay when they were younger, but as they grew older, like, oh my god, they look so much better. It's like they grew into the maturity real good. Like, oh my god. So good. Oh, I forgot to read that line. It has no bearing on the what now? On the issue of ownership, right? How so? Mr. Atchison, I fully understand your position here. You had to hide the fact that you sent the crystal out to be studied. Uh-oh. Your family would have been very upset if they had found out. It's a family heirloom, after all. Oh. You've gotta be kidding me. Age like fine wine. They age like fine wine, damn. I don't know, Hobo Phoenix is kinda okay. I might just like a man in a suit though. Women too. Hobo Phoenix was another side of him. Those were dark years for him, you know? Like he went through a lot. I can't say I like the aesthetic, didn't really like it, but him in a suit, yes. Hobo Phoenix is nice, made look like a cute cool uncle. He was a cool uncle, he's so cool, damn. He's a cool dad. Shiba didn't realize she got 21st September. I don't realize most things, sorry. Mr. Wright is, well, right, of course, but then he always is. That's why he's my lawyer. It wasn't bad, but Suit Phoenix just hits different. Like, Suit Phoenix is, oh my god. Special place in my heart, especially guys, since like Miles was the one who got that suit for him, tailored, expensive tailored suit. Like, I don't know if it's normal for one friend to buy a custom bespoke suit for someone else for their friend which is perfectly well fitted and really expensive, like, is that normal? Let's be honest, they've been gay lovers this entire time. That is my headcanon. That's my headcanon. They've definitely been in contact the entire time, so like... Really? I ship it, okay? I ship it so hard. The crystal is a precious Atushan family heirloom and has been for centuries. But Dr. Buff was so eager to study its proud heritage, I just couldn't say no. I didn't even tell my grandfather. Your grandfather's still alive? I'm sorry, that was a bad thing to say. Right. Everyone shifts down, all the tension is there. They have so much attention, even when both of them are not in the scene. It's so... You know what else is tension? Apollo and Clayfair, Apollo and Nayuta, Apollo and Clayterin. Even though it was from a photograph, but Apollo, in essence, guys, Apollo canonly has 3 boyfriends. No, specifically 3 boyfriends. Like, we have Clayfair Gavin, we have Clayterin, and very importantly, Nayuta Sanmati. Yeah, they're all protective of him, okay? Apollo needs to be protected.
Objection!
But in order to win the backing of your so-called benefactor, you are going to give what you claim to be the crystal of Amifei to that person. You are going to give a precious family heirloom away, just like that. I was going to explain everything to grandfather later, honest. You're just a little shit kid. My client's grandfather is very proud of his grandson for following in his footsteps. And if refusing him would have meant dashing the dreams of his darling grandson, I doubt the kindly old man could have said no. Interesting dynamic. I don't know, I get the idea that the grandfather is pretty strict, but seems like that's not the case. I can't not ship Apollo and the Blue Magician girl. JJ, are you trying to start a fight? You should not ship the both of them. Do not ship Apollo and Trucy. Do not. That's the last thing you should ever do, okay? Okay, without spoiling anything, do not ship the both of them. Do not, okay? Not only is the age difference problematic, like, something else is problematic, okay? I won't say what, but like, yeah. Well, grandchildren are meant to be spoiled. You got that right. You know who spoils me a lot? My grandma, okay? Grandma Sheep spoils me so much. Hi, Matthias. Hello. That's what grandfathers are for. True? Your Honor, please. I mean, it's been in the family for centuries. How's life? Life is good because I have everyone with me on this fine Saturday afternoon and we are playing Ace Attorney, which honestly just stands for a good time. Judge is like an ancient being, I swear. You mean you couldn't tell from his bald head? You know, his baldness, as Simon always says. My grandfather thinks highly of my talents as a politician. Talent? Where? I don't see it. Where's the talent, guys? Do you see the talent? Where's the talent? I see nothing. There's no talent. Damn. His body absorbed his hair to rejuvenate his body. Maybe, yeah. It was the price of his longevity, yeah. The talent in politics lies in the thick wallet. I understand now. He doesn't have his wallet on display, so I couldn't tell. That's why he entrusted me with this very important name placard today. Oh my gosh, it's just a placard. Oh my... Oh! You see that? Did you see the way the flip opened? Did you see it, guys. Help. Help. I cannot. What if I was bald, Miyori? I'm not ancient. It just means you'll live a long time because you exchange your baldness for a long life, you know?
Hi Jackson, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great as well. Hi.
And everyone's just chilling here in the afternoon. I love this. Yeah. So JJ, in conclusion, you will live for a very long time. Okay, let's get back to this. So I'm sure he would have been okay with me using the crystal as I saw fit. Grr, Grandpa spoiled little brat. He rubbed it and like the paper fell off, so it's actually his grandfather's black heart. I think the judge is buying it, Apollo. No surprise there. He's always going on about his own grandchild after all. Unfortunately, with all the hair you have, you will live about as long as the average Shiba Inu. We should shave you bald so you can stream for longer. No, that's not the point. Like, if you're going to you have to reabsorb. You have to reabsorb the hair. You have to reabsorb that hair. Okay, you cannot just cut it off. If not, it doesn't make sense, right? You have to reabsorb the hair. Also, I'm a Shiba girl. I'm not a pure Shiba Inu, you know? Hi Adashi, I'm streaming when watching your stream, lol. Feel free to, you know? Oh yeah, Apollo and Emma are good ship too. Emma, my bike queen, Emma. I agree. They do have that dynamic, but I think they'll do better as like really good close friends. I don't know how to explain it. You know the dynamic where you kind of like watch movies together, lay on the couch together, but you're just not romantically involved, like platonic, really good friends. Absorb your hair through osmosis. I don't think that's how you absorb hair. All good, just woke up like half an hour ago. Dia still sleeping, already orienting at Mario Kart. Sounds like a good afternoon to me. A good day to me. Like a really good friends, yeah. You mean regular best friends? I mean, there's a difference because their guy and girl is a bit different, but something like that. Excuse me, can I leave now, Mr. Wright? I believe my work here is done. By all means, Detective Sky, thank you for your assistance. You're welcome. It's nice to testify at a civil trial once in a while. See you around. I don't have a female friend like that. I think it's just regular best friends. Is that so? I don't know. I've never done that with anyone. Wait, I want Emma myself now. I thought you wanted me, JJ. Excuse you. It seems the facts have changed somewhat. Mr. Atterson Wimperson apparently lent his family heirloom to Dr. Buff. Mr. Justice, how would the defense like to proceed? Oh, alright, now what? Apollo, let's hear what they know about this so-called crystal of Ami Fae. Maybe we can find some inconsistencies with their statements. But Miyori, you're a queen, Shiba. I can't aim for the queen. Are your standards that low, JJ? Are you saying that Emma is not a queen in her own right? Is that what you're saying? Okay then, Mr. Wright. If the item in question really is an Atterson family heirloom, then let's hear all your client knows about it. You can't win. Yeah, you can't win. You're not winning. Of course, Mr. Atterson Wimperson. Please tell the defense everything you know about the crystal's origin. Alright, now listen and learn. This is the tale of the crystal of Ami Fae and the illustrious history of the Atterson clan. Are you ready? Our story begins back in the old country when the Atterson family reigned supreme. His name makes me want to hit him. I already want to hit him, even though his name, I only found out later his name is actually a pun. The illustrious history of the Attishan clan. My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler. He protected the spirit mediums, a minority back then, from the rest of the locals. Some discriminated against them, you see, while others tried to abuse their power. As thanks, Ami Faye gave the crystal she had specially made as a gift to him. I am a descendant of that great lord. As such, my political power and influence is backed by centuries of history. Sure, buddy, sure. Well, that devolved into a great load of self-aggrandizing... Aggrandizing? What the hell is that? Propaganda fast. As you can see, the crystal of Ami Faye is an heirloom of the esteemed House of Attishan. And you have proved that it has always been in the Attishan family. I have someone who gave a statement to that effect. My clan's neighbor, one Ives Shineto, Ives Shineto, age 85, gave the following statement. The Attishans showed me the crystal back when I was but a lad.
Objection!
Can we really trust the memory of an old man? Judge be like, excuse? Mr. Justice, would you care to explain that statement to the judge? I knew it. Oh, I didn't mean... what I'm trying to say is, never underestimate the memory of your elders. Apollo, I'm sorry. It sounds like that's your skill issue this time. I'm sorry, Apollo. I recorded an acoustic pop song yesterday for the first time at university, and then we had a networking event where we could show other people our productions and connect with other audio engineering students, which was really cool. That sounds wonderful. I hope you had a great time. Oh man, recording songs is stressful. I understand. Apollo getting clowned on here by Phoenix himself. Phoenix is just making Apollo experience what he has experienced. Memory of your elders, flashbacks to just forgetting everything in past games. Lol. I may forget my verdicts the next day, but the memories of my past are clear as day. But if your verdicts are yesterday, that's considered the past. So how is forgetting that past proof that your memories of your past are clear as day? Excuse me, sir? Therefore, I find Mr. Ives Shineto's statement to be perfectly credible. Wow, did you see how Mr. Wright got the judge on his side? That's definitely a trick I want up my sleeve. You're not helping, Athena. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Justice. There, see, he has brown-gray eyes. Not brown-gray eyes, blue-gray eyes. I can't English. I'm gonna press on this. You said she had it made, so that it was made in Japan. Setting up microphones and regulating the levels was most of the work. The rest of the recording went pretty smooth. That's great. That's great that it went smooth. Could have been worse. So, pat yourself on the back and have a good rest. It's okay, English sucks anyway. English kinda sucks, I agree. That's right. They say she hired a famous craftsman to make it. And they say it's quite valuable too. And you were going to take such a priceless family heirloom and just give to your patron? That's so typical of you ignorant common types. Making difficult decisions when the chips are down is what being a politician is all about. Really? Seriously? But only when it's in service of your own political career, you mean? The crystal is a testament to my ancestors' remarkable achievements. And furthermore... I am a descendant of the Great Lord. Shut the hell up.
Hold it!
So I take it the relationship with the Fae clan was a close one. A smooth and open line of communication with my entire electorate. That is the Paul Atchison way. Really? Don't they hate your guts? Huh? Oh, sorry. I was asking about your ancestor. Whether it's about me or my ancestor, feel free to ask me anything you like. Transparency in government, that's the Paul Atchison way. Really? More like dodging questions, that's the Paul Atchison way. You need to learn that if you want to be a politician, Apollo, but you'll be a sucky one because you tell the truth too much. Thanks, I'll be sure to ask when I have something you'll actually answer. As I was saying, the Atchison family protected the Fae spirit mediums back then. Okay, do I have to press every darn thing? Okay, let's see if Athena has anything to say about it. Apollo, who is this Ami Fae anyway? Rude, Athena? How can you not know who Ami Fae is? I believe she was the founder of the Kudain channeling technique. The plaintiff claims she had the crystal made for his ancestor. That would mean it was made in Japan, right? Yes, I suppose it would. I have an idea. Okay. What's the make of it? I need his report. I think this is... Objection! Yeah, that's a contradiction over here. Like, if it was really made for the Atchison clan, we wouldn't have Kudain's, like, stuff on it. You know? It wouldn't have those stuff on it. You stated that Ami Fae had the crystal made for your ancestor. So, am I to assume it was made in Japan? That's right. The craftsmanship is unbeatable. Well, that's strange. I don't see how your so-called crystal could have been made there. What are you talking about? It's quite obvious if you take a closer look at this. This one. I think it's this one. Take that! Oh, congrats on recording your first acoustic pop song. Take a look at the distinctive design here. According to Dr. Buff, it's a Mitama motif dating back to the early days of the Kingdom of Kudain. The Kingdom of Kudain, And you base this on? Here. This piece of evidence, Your Honor. These are the doctor's research notes on the Founder's Orb. This is the box in which the orb was originally stored. It features the same pattern as the one found on the orb. They do look like the same pattern. Therefore, I assert that the disputed item must have been made in the Kingdom of Kudain. LOL, Aha! My placard! Objection! He cracked it. The Kudain channeling technique originated in the Kingdom of Kudain. And Ami Fae is known to have traveled there to train. Also learned Pro Tools is way better for recording band projects than Ableton. Pro Tools has always been an industry standard, even when I was studying it, lol. With that in mind, what's to say she didn't bring that pattern back with her? Objection! But since this is clearly a Kudaini's design, not even you can deny the possibility that it was made there in the Kingdom of Kudain. Objection! Anything's possible to some extent, that doesn't make it true. So you can't conclude that the orb is from Kudain based solely on that pattern. If it were that simple, I could just as easily say it's Japanese. Oosh. I don't know what Nuendo is though. Probably a software? No? I have to agree with Mr. Wright. The pattern alone proves nothing. But that also means there's no basis to claim the item in dispute was made in Japan either. At this rate, we're going nowhere fast. He's right, we're just spinning our wheels here. I wonder if we have any evidence that could break the stalemate. I don't think so. Evidence that could break the stalemate. We don't have anything proving where it was made. Film and series audio production. Interesting. There doesn't seem to be anything we can use, at least not at this point. Well, unless we can find something, this trial won't be going anywhere. It's gonna break. Phew, that's much better. What's his deal? I have a suggestion. Why don't we consider this from a different angle? Oh well? I need a 36p option. The extreme is constantly buffering. Hi, Amshad. Wait, is it that bad? Is it that bad? Oh no. Oh no. I hope it's still going okay. Wait. I can't really control what goes on Kick. I can only go there. Wait. That will country internet be like, oh no, Pepet. But I hope they'll let me have that kind of the option soon. What do you call it, encoding? I think so. I'm listening. What if the Defiant Dragons really were authorized to take possession of the relic? Huh? I'm afraid I don't know where you're going with this, Mr. Wright. Consider the orb transfer agreement, which states, I agree to hand over the Founder's orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. What if, as the last part suggests, this was written under duress? No! No! God, I'll be scared to all hell if Phoenix was my prosecutor. It's okay, JJ, you don't have to be scared because Phoenix will never be your prosecutor because he's an attorney, he's not a prosecutor. Don't worry. That would render the agreement null and void. It would be nice if we could have him as the prosecutor though. This is the closest we're getting to it. At that time, remember Miles was like an attorney? Like, damn. Enemy Phoenix is still terrifying. I know, right? I don't want to be a polo right now. What are you suggesting, Mr. Wright? While you were on your little cave expedition, I was investigating Dr. Buff's accident. And there was something you overlooked, Mr. Justice. Namely, that his accident might have actually been murder. Oh my god. Civil case? No. Criminal case, guys. No. Mr. Wright, you do realize such statements are not to be made lightly? Are you suggesting the doctor was murdered by the Defiant Dragons? Yes, but follow me on this for a sec. The books that came tumbling down were from the archaeology shelf. However, among that mountain of books was a single volume on psychology. What's more, there was some blood on it. And you feel this is important because... The books that came tumbling down were from the top shelf, the archaeology books. We know this because the doctor's books were meticulously organized by subject. Archaeology took up the entire shelf, so that psychology book is completely out of place. Phoenix, please, he's just a boy. He just said the kid gloves came off, like, it's coming off. Welcome to Shibdom, Amshad, welcome. Come to think of it, the shelves were arranged quite carefully. It's also worth noting that psychology books only take up a tiny part of the bottom shelf. Oh, whoa? You might wonder why a book on psychology was found amid the pile of archaeology books. But I believe I can explain what that single out-of-place book was doing there. The doctor was struck from behind while selecting a psychology book from the shelf. And that's when the blood got on the book. Precisely. And to make it look like an accident, he was buried under a mountain of archaeology books.
Objection!
Wait a second. This is all just speculation, right? Or do you have proof that it was murder? Of course I do. You do? On a hunch, I had Detective Sky examine the doctor's head wound. She found that he'd been struck by the corner of some object or another. Wait, what? A wound like that couldn't have resulted from a fall to the floor, you know. Do you understand what this means, Mr. Justice? The wound makes it crystal clear that Dr. Buff was murdered. Oh no. What? Well, that was unexpected. Who would have thought we'd break out of the stalemate like this? Oh. This is Phoenix's theme. It's clear that he's an elite here. He pulled the ladder right out from under us. Still, if he thinks that's enough to make me back down, he's got another thing coming. Even if the cause of death was murder, what makes you think it was the Defiant Dragons? You should know better than to hurl baseless accusations. Ooh.
Objection!
Did you forget who you were up against, Mr. Justice? Huh? You didn't actually think I'd come to court without witnesses and evidence, did you? Oh. Phoenix didn't just take off the kid gloves. He set them on fire and then set the fire on fire. And then he set Apollo on fire on top of that and threw him into the fire that he set the fire on on. So like... What are you talking about? I would like to request further testimony from the plaintiff. Specifically, I would like the court to hear how he saw one of the rebels leaving the crime scene. He saw what? Oh my god. If he can prove it was murder, that's the end of our client's right to the orb. Did he have this up his sleeve the whole time? Phoenix really be acting like one of the prosecutors, man. How can Mr. Wright do this to us? He was just waiting to spring this trap. Welcome to court, I guess, Apollo. Heh. This trial has taken another unexpected turn. But I must mention, Mr. Wright, that you have yet to identify the murder weapon. The object used to commit the murder was not located at the scene of the crime. The murderer likely disposed of it elsewhere. Guilty off with his head. That's not how this court system works. Might as well though. Well, I never thought we'll be deliberating the issue of murder at a civil trial. Alright, Mr. Atterson Wimperson, your testimony, if you please. Why is enemy Phoenix so goddamn scary compared to when you're playing him? I don't know. Ask the game. Prepare to be dazzled. I think the game wants you to know exactly how scary he is when you are facing him, you know? Dazzled by charismatic oration forged in the crucible of campaign battles. I'm hungry. Where? The rebel's crime. Guilt by Twitter confirmed off of his head. Exactly, why not? Let's go. Welcome to my stream, eh? That evening I was walking alone, lost in thought. I passed by the doctor's house and that's when I saw Mr. Arebel. He was running out the front door. It was around 10 at night. Surely that must have been him fleeing the scene of his crime. A vote for me is a vote to end such violence. That is my promise to you. Oh my god, stop campaigning. You're on trial. So the plaintiff saw a possible suspect fleeing from the doctor's residence. And it was within the window of the estimated time of death. That's a rebel! What in the world were you doing there then? It seems Mr. Arebel was loitering about Kudain village that day. There's evidence he was in the doctor's study as well. Isn't that right, Mr. Justice? Ah! You mean the suitcase? Exactly. He must have been in quite the rush to leave that behind. He's just disorganized. Oh, and by the way, Your Honor, Mr. Arebo just so happens to be sitting in the gallery today. Ah! Phoenix is a monster prosecutor. I know he's an attorney, but he's playing the role of prosecutor here. That's so scary. See? That's him trying to escape as we speak. Bailiff, don't let that man get away. Right, you backstabber! Why are you doing this to me? Alright, the counsel/defense may question the plaintiff/witness once more. This is such a great case, like holy. You never know where it's going next. They get better with the cases every game. Please proceed, Mr. Justice. The rebel's crime. That evening, I was walking alone, lost in thought. Let's see, passed by the doctor's house, and that's when I saw Mr. Rebel.
Oh, you must take a leave, JJ. That's so sad, but it's okay. Thank you for coming by. Okay, I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, bye-bye.
But at the time, you didn't know the doctor was dead. Is that correct? It's true that I've been known as a prodigy from a very young age. A prodigy in what? Stupidity? Oh my god. Shut up.
Ah, Dark Sheep, eh? Yay, I'm Dark Sheep now. Thank you.
Huh? I graduated high school and college with exceptional grades as class president. I reformed the stale old school traditions. My exploits were even covered in local newspapers. But as exceptional as I am, I can't possibly be expected to know everything at all times. This isn't working. He keeps bending the questions to serve his own needs. Hang in there, Apollo. Mr. Atchison Wimperson, I believe the court is well aware of your exceptional nature. Now, would you please continue with your testimony?
I have the upcoming election in the bag.
Oh my gosh, shut up!
Hold it!
Where exactly were you when you saw Mr. Arebo? Right here, under this tree. I saw him dashing out of Dr. Buff's front door. Okay. And he didn't notice you? No, I was hidden by the tree. Is it really all that important to know from where the plaintiff saw Mr. Arebo? I believe so. Yes, it is. Yes, I believe it matters a lot. I ask that it please be added to the witness's testimony. But Miyori, think of the next general elections are just what politicians do. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's kind of like what they work towards. I was under this tree when I saw Mr. Arebo. He was running out the front door. Okay, if we need to change the statement, then that means that there's something that what can we present? He was under that tree. Nothing conflicting. I don't get it though. there must be something that conflicts. Oh, this one! Let's see if it works. It was around 10 at night.
Hold it.
What were you doing under that tree? A lack of lateral thinking? That is a politician's downfall. What? That is why if I'm elected, I promise to think outside the box. Oh, shut up. The question was, what were you doing under the tree, Mr. Attishan Wimperson? I suppose I can't expect a plebeian such as yourself to understand my grand design. Oh yeah? Try me, O Lord of Plebs. Mr. Attishan Wimperson, I believe the court is well aware of your grand political vision. Now, let's have the rest of your testimony, if you please. I can hardly wait for the outcome. Oh my gosh, you're not answering the question! Did we press this already? I don't think we have. But at the time, you didn't know the... Oh wait, we already did it. Alright, we already did this. Okay, let's see what Athena has to say. I need Athena's help. He saw Mr. A Rebel from under that tree. Apollo, maybe there's some sort of an inconsistency there. I wonder. Why don't we review the evidence? Yeah, maybe there's something we've overlooked. Yeah, so it's definitely this one. We need to present. Objection! No, he's wrong! No! It's wrong. As your boss and mentor, here's a bit of advice. Never present evidence before you have a good grasp of the situation at hand. I don't want to hear that from you, Phoenix! I don't want to hear that from you. I need to take a screenshot. I need this stupid screenshot. Give me a moment. I need to screenshot this. Let's see. Screenshot this. There we go. I need to save. This is so stupid. Phoenix never present evidence. This is so typical politicians weaseling out of questions. They always do that, right? Right, sorry. And as the presiding judge, here's a penalty. Ouch. Double team for just doing what Mr. Wright always does anyway. Exactly! I don't want to hear that from you, Phoenix. Okay. I know this is the right statement. Hold on, let's... okay, I need to press the for statement. I got a bit stuck. I didn't press the for statement? Oh, I thought I did. Okay, I need to press the for statement.
Hold it.
Did you notice anything unusual? Yes, his behavior was incredibly suspicious. His eyes were darting all around as he ran off in total panic. As soon as I saw that, I knew he had done something and it probably wasn't good. Despite that, you still didn't report it to the police? Who would have thought that he had killed Dr. Buff? Not me. That's why I didn't report him. So the witness didn't notify the police. Is that an important statement, Mr. Justice? Yes, it is. Please add it. Oof. Yes, it's important. I request that the witness add it to his testimony. Sure, why not? That's why I didn't call the police. You didn't call the police, but... but you can see from the outside.
Objection!
Ah, the music stopped. God damn, finally. Mr. Atchison Wimperson, rather than Mr. Rebel, wasn't there something else that should have had your undivided attention? Like what? Oh, yes, of course. A politician must also keep his finger on the electorate pulse and... Sorry, but you're way off. I am? Huh. Would you care to explain, Mr. Justice? If the witness saw Mr. Rebel from his position here, then he should have also been able to see the doctor's body. After all, it was right next to a huge window. Why, I believe you have a point there. Oh, right, it's on the first floor. I'm an idiot. Okay. With the body that clearly visible to the witness, it's unthinkable that he wouldn't have reported it to the police. Ah! Dun. Do 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 do. Would the witness care to respond? Is he asleep? He's sleeping. Did he fall asleep? Mr. Atchison Wimperson? Oh my god, he's asleep! Mr. Atchison Wimperson! Ah! Oh, there are many sides to my issue. What did I ever do to deserve this? You're Apollo Justice, so you have to go through pain polo hours. In any case, I'd like the court to acknowledge the inconsistency in the witness's testimony. Mr. Atchison Wimperson, did you really see Mr. Rebel? Mr. Rebel? Yes?
Hold it!
Can you stop leaving? Where do you think you're going? Oh, I thought I'd return to my seat, seeing as I had already answered the question. This isn't some small town hall debate, so you can just stay right there until I say we're through. I'll have to run that by my campaign manager before I...
Objection!
Glares, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is Apollo that scary? He's like... Apollo probably looked at him like this. And then like he went... Mr. Atchison Wimperson, I think it's time for you to come clean. Huh? So then, does this mean he didn't see Mr. Rebel? As your lawyer, Mr. Atchison Wimperson, I advise you divulge that matter we discussed. Silence is no longer an option. Are you sure about this? I'm in the midst of running for office. I can't afford to let any strange rumor get out. Don't worry, you won't suffer any blowback for what you're about to reveal. I wonder. Blowback? I'm not sure I like the sound of that, Mr. Wright. Not to worry, Your Honor. Nothing untoward will come out of this. I promise. Now then, Mr. Justice. Remember how it was an anonymous caller that reported the doctor's death? Come to think of it... Yeah, it was. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. Ah, that's true. Okay, anonymous, that's about it. Wait, you're not saying that... Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. The anonymous source who contacted the police after discovering the body was... my client, Mr. Paul Atchison Wimperson. Oh my... What an annoying theme. Oh, what? You don't say? So you see, he played his part as a concerned citizen, quite admirably, if I may say so. Isn't that right? Yes, indeed. In our society today, there are too many who choose indifference over righteous action. But I don't number among them. That's why I did my duty as a concerned citizen. One might call me the model citizen, one worthy of standing above the rest.
Thanks for hit, Patty.
He's funny. What a real standard bearer he is, reporting anonymously. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Justice, wasn't there someone else at the scene of the crime when my client discovered the body? Oh. Oh, you mean Mr. Rebel? He would have been leaving the doctor's house right around then. Wait, that means... Yes, it does. In short, what my client witnessed was Mr. Rebel fleeing the scene of a heinous murder. And that's not all. Based on what we've heard so far, Mr. Rebel looked exceedingly suspicious, and that's putting it mildly. We already know the Defiant Dragons threatened the Doctor with bodily harm. And now that they've killed him, the so-called orb transfer agreement is null and void. No. No, not like this. Paul, if we don't come up with some sort of counter-argument... And what sort of evidence do you have? Can you actually prove that it was Mr. Rebel who killed the doctor? That move had desperate written all over it. Shut up, Athena. It's all I've got, so I'm going with it. Evidence? I suppose it's true that I don't have any. I knew it, lol. But I do have another witness. You do? Apollo's heart is going through going through an entire roller coaster. You should know I always come fully prepared, Mr. Justice. Doubt. Guys, if Phoenix Wright ever says he's fully prepared, he's lying. So. And my new witness will provide testimony proving Mr. Rebel's guilt. A new witness? I wonder who it could be. Very well, bailiff, please summon our new witness. In the meantime, the court will take a brief recess. I would like both sides to use this time to prepare properly. Understood? What the hell? May 17th, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Wow, I knew Mr. Wright would put up a tough fight, but... yeah, just when I thought we had him, he'll turn the tables on us. This is your mentor and your teacher. Like, damn, mentor and boss. He really is the turnabout terror. Oh my gosh. You know what they called him in the trilogy promo video? They call him the comeback king. Sir, he is the turnabout terror, not the comeback king. Excuse? We can't let him blindside us again. Looks like they've got me again. Ha ha ha. 3 times in 1 year. That's a new record. Ha 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 ha. That's please no more new records or bad puns while you're at it. It's hard enough trying to help you as it is. Roger that. I'll be more careful next time. That is what Mr. Wright said true. Did you really pay a visit to Dr. Buff that night? Sure did. Can't remember the exact time though. All I know is he wouldn't hand over the orb. Someone put it in his head that we rebels were dangerous. That's why he threw me out. So the doctor was still alive when Dats last saw him. We'll still have to prove it though. Better brace yourself, son. The next witness's testimony could make or break this case. Who is the next witness? Yeah, I know. Hey, where's Trucy? She went to go see her dad. Maybe she's still mad. More like worried. Worried that this trial will create a rift between you two. Because these two are the most precious men in her life, damn. And that you might then leave the agency. No comment! Ha ha ha, she has an active imagination. Excuse me, the trial will be resuming shortly. Let's go see what new testimony awaits us. How are we going to die this time? I have no idea, honestly. May 17th, District Court, Courtroom number 6. What's next in store for us? Alright, court is back in session. Mr. Wright, you said you had a witness. Who is this witness? Your Honor, I would like to call the lone survivor of the doctor's murder to the stand. Is it his son? Wait, he can't mean that Sarge is here? It's obviously that drone. You mean Dr. Buff's reclusive son? How did you get him to cooperate? Nothing a little persuasion couldn't handle. The poor child only agreed to help if it meant catching the killer. Getting a kid like that to overcome his fear, now that's impressive. This must be really important testimony for the kid to come out in public like this. Please don't tell me it's the drone. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please call your witness to the stand. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, my. Sergeant Buff at your service, sir. He's here as the drone? Really? Mr. Wright? What exactly is the meaning of this? Past trauma has rendered it impossible for the witness to venture into public. Leaving home was hard enough, and it seems leaving the witness lobby was just too much. But I would still like to continue with testimony delivered via this drone. I understand it must be terrible to lose one's father like that. But testimony via a remote control toy? Well, let's take things for a spin and see how it goes. Just who's piloting this trial anyway? The judge sure warmed up to the idea fast. Come on, judge, you were there when Phoenix was using a freaking radio receiver to interview a killer. Oh my god, it was terrible. I think the phrase you're looking for is gave up. The mouth. You disappoint me, Corporal Justice, to think I once called you comrade. What? Defending the man who killed Papa? That's full-on treason, soldier. I hereby demote you back to private. Who the hell cares? Corporal? Private? What's he talking about, Apollo? It's a long story. Now then, are you ready to testify, youngster? Locked and loaded, sir. Ready to rain lead down upon the perpetrator. What happened that evening? Papa met with someone the night he died. I didn't have eyes on the ground as I'd already mounted my siege defense, but... I did hear him arguing with someone in his study. From my window, I saw the one designated Dat getting ejected from the premises. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time. He must have regrouped and killed my papa in the study later. I just know it! Regrouped? But, so he was thrown out, but later returned and committed the murder, did he? Yes, Your Honor. So the man my client saw really must have been the fleeing Mr. Rebel. Objection! Sorry, my mom came in, so I went quiet. Right, you backstabbing... No, I didn't kill no one. It's the enemy. Ready your missiles and fire! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Capitalist pig, I'll turn you into pork stroganoff. You know, pork stroganoff sounds great. Beef stroganoff is great. It's very delicious. Wait, is my like YouTube chat not showing up again? Wait, give me a moment. I see something. Wait, YouTube, stop giving up on me! YouTube. Okay, there. Okay, sorry. Is anything? Okay, clip. Did I miss out anything? Did I miss anything? Yep. Apollo be kind of hysterical. Why don't I see it though? Why don't I see? Oh wait, it's top chat. I want to see all messages. Live chat, yeah. This is all chat. All chat. All messages are visible. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yay. Rest in peace. I'll take a look from time to time. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Let's go back. And that's just the taste of my ultimate anti-swine weapon. Whoa, it fires missiles too? Yes, well, the witness is all yours, Mr. Justice. Cross-examination. What happened that evening? Papa met with someone, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. How is Mr. Rebel acting? Like a conquered trooper retreating with his tail between his legs. A trooper? Well, I guess he does dress like he's in the military. I bet those two would have really hit it off had they met under different circumstances. Athena's still so positive, so pure. Yeah, I can see that. And so the defeated soldier was expelled, but that wasn't the end. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time. That does seem suspicious. He kept hiding behind trees and telephone poles and stealing glances at our house. Well, he couldn't exactly leave without the orb. I bet he was angry that he'd been kicked out. We need to press this. But don't you keep your front door unlocked? If so, then anyone could have got in. That's true. Papa didn't keep our house locked up. He said there was no need because there were only good people in Kurain village. Yet he ended up dead anyway. Only a monster could do what they did to my kind, trusting Papa. There will be no mercy. I vow swift and terrible vengeance. I'll carpet bomb the killer with everything in my arsenal. And why is the Twitch chat not showing? I'm not too sure. Wait. It's just weird. Did bot rigs malfunction? Let me just refresh bot rigs. I mean, it should be showing up. I don't know why it wouldn't be showing up. Oh my god, why? Give me a moment, like, to refresh it. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it seems to work right now. Yeah, it seems to work now. Hopefully it's working for you guys as well. Let's see, let's continue. While I sympathize with you, witness, you will refrain from firing Gatling guns in this court. So Sarge saw that too. And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. I wonder why he hung around after being thrown out. I hate to say this, but if that is proven to be the killer, we'll lose the orb to the plaintiff. Oh my god. So our only option is to prove the Defiant Dragons had nothing to do with the murder. Oh, there we go, yep. Thanks for the sippy. Okay, so like, how do we know he regrouped? Like, He got thrown out. Sorry, I'm lost. I will be referring to the wiki. I think my brain stopped working. Okay, let's do this, okay? I didn't have eyes on the ground. So that means he didn't really see what was happening on the ground, right?
Objection!
He didn't have eyes on the ground. Sarge, are you hiding something from me? Hey, how dare you question your superior officer like that? You want to get in on this stroganoff action with Pig Boy over there, soldier? Sorry, but I'm afraid lawyers are missile-proof. Oh, yeah! What? Would the defense care to explain? It's simple, Your Honor. Just as he is able to see what is happening in court right now, Sarge was able to see what was happening in the study then. With his cherished drone, of course. Ah! Now that you mention it. And to think the answer was right before our eyes this whole time. Sarge, you were perfectly capable of patrolling the study that night. So you must have seen something. Gag! I'm hit! What is this strange new weaponry you're using against me? Courtroom warriors don't use guns or missiles because evidence is our weapon of choice. And the evidence has exposed your bald-faced lie. My truth bomb, Sarge, has stripped your defenses bare. Truth bomb? No! Ah! Mayday down! Ah, itai. Oh my, are you alright? Evidence, never have I seen such a fearsome ordinance. Tell it to us straight, Sarge. After all, you want to help your father, don't you? Papa? Yes, you want to find out who killed him, don't you? So please, tell us what you saw that night. It's not what you think. I didn't see anything. I swear. You sure? You seem awfully stressed for someone who didn't see anything. Sarge, you need to answer my question. Shut your pie hole, maggot! It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before a lowly private like you orders me around. What's with him in Siberia of all places? But if a scorching day is what it'll take, then maybe it's time to turn up the heat. Hey, Athena? You think a therapy session might help? Therapy session time? Let's go. Well, it could help alleviate some of his anxiety. Plus, I'm picking up a lot of discord in Sarge's voice. Okay, perfect. Let's go. That usually means the patient wants to say something but can't for some reason. And in Sarge's case, I imagine whatever's plaguing him is pretty severe. In that case, I leave it to you and your mood matrix magic. You got it! Your Honor, I believe I can be of help here. Time for a therapy session, is it, Miss Sykes? Yes, it will help the witness with his anxiety, maybe even enough to testify. Then by all means, please bring the poor child out into the light of day. Oh, but I assume this will be alright with you, Mr. Wright? Why not? It's not like we all haven't been through this before. What are you butting in for, lady? There ain't a place on this battlefield for you. Objection! I beg to differ, Sarge. This G.I. Jane's always ready for a fight in the courtroom. Hey, there's our girl! And wait until you see what I've got in my arsenal. Analytical psychology. With it, I'm going to blow a big ol' hole in the armor you've built around your heart.
Wah!
First evidence, now analytical psychology. Where are these WMDs coming from? Well, if it's a battle you want, bring it on. You may have started this war, but I'm going to end it, corpse woman sakes. You got it, Sarge. Time to seek out the agony buried deep in your heart.
Brace yourself!
Let's go! Excuse me. I stayed in my room with my drone that evening. Surprise! I heard Dad and Papa arguing with each other. Okay. Sad. Dad got kicked out, but I saw him still hanging around outside. I was in my room, so I didn't know Papa was dead until the next day. So I'm looking for unexpected emotions and unnatural reactions, right? I don't see anything though. Right, emotions and reactions that don't fit the content of his testimony. When you find one, make sure you point it out to me. Also, remember not to view his emotional reactions in isolation. Sometimes it's important to see how they change from one statement to the next. I think I have to see how they change. Okay, I'll give it a try. Why were you sad? Why were you sad?
Got it.
This is emotion is out of place given the statement. Nah. Let's try that. Okay, that's not out of place. Shock. Is it this one?
Got it.
Yes! Shock. Why are you so shocked? That's strange. You reacted with shock when you discovered your father's body, yet you weren't nearly as shocked then as when you saw Mr. Rebel. Normally, you'd expect the death of one's father to be much more impactful. Enemy fire! Direct hit! That is strange. I wonder what it could mean. He was more surprised to see Mr. Rebel outside than when he saw his father dead. So like... Well, we know he wasn't as affected by his father's death as he should have been. And I think I know why. Oh? Sarge, you weren't as shocked at seeing your father's body as seeing Mr. Rebel because you already seen his body. Sarge, maybe the truth is you left your room that night. And that's when you saw it, your father's body. I saw no such thing. Really? You didn't see his body? Alright then. What did you see? Okay, we cleared that stage. Look, Apollo, we've lost some noise. So, just as I suspected, he really did see something. Sarge, please, tell us what you saw. Oh, the moment I saw it, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't stand to lose yet another loved one. Huh? Am I missing something here? Is that why you weren't very shocked when you found out your father was dead? Because you had already sensed that he was a goner somehow? Maybe? Please, Sarge, what was it you saw on the night of your father's murder? I saw... What's happening? I don't like where this is going. Yeah! Never, please! What? Oh my gosh! He stole! Widget! I've confiscated your little toy. The battlefield has no place for unauthorized equipment. Widget! Apollo, I can't continue the session without him. Calm yourself this instant, witness. I hereby order you to submit to your therapy session. What in the blazes? Oh my god, he stole the hammer! Look at me, I'm judge, jury, and executioner now. I hereby convene the military tribunal. What? He stole Widget! Whoa, this has gone way too far. The bailiff, arrest that drone this instant. Stop resisting! Gag! If you don't come quietly, I'll fire! Oh, what is even going on? Give Widget back right. Eek! He's turned into a war zone. Finally got him back. Nice work. This witness is truly a handful. 2, 3, 4. Miss Sykes, what's the witness's current psychological state? Let's see, he's emotionally all over the map. So his out-of-control emotions are in control of him, huh? Does that mean we can calm him down if we can figure out the root cause? Yes, so let's see what we can find. Sarge, can you hear me? Oh, is that you, corpse woman Sykes? I'm here. Now, I want you to take a few deep breaths. Just try to relax. Try it with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, out. And now, let your emotions take you where they will. Go on, just let it all out. Versus attack. That's the least relaxing breathing exercise I've ever seen. Athena's not known for like being too good at this one. Let's go. Oh no! Pew! Was hanging around after he got kicked out when. Oh, this is hard. Left my room, but suddenly I got dizzy and passed out. Why? Remember a flame lighting up the room? A flame? Papa grinning with delight. That's when he must have been killed. If only I hadn't passed out. Wait, I can't see what he's. Is it this one? Was it this? Was it the flames? That's it! Sarge, you were overcome with shock and fear when you saw those flames, weren't you? Was I? Yes, just 6 months ago. You and your mother were caught up in an arsonist's blaze. So it's no wonder you will be extremely scared of fire. Yes, that does make sense. And maybe, just maybe, your subconscious fear of fire was what caused you to withdraw from the world. What do you mean, Corpsewoman Sykes? In the outside world, you are bound to come across all sorts of fire. Candles, cigarettes, heck, even the grill at the diner. Even if it's not that often, just the idea that you might see them grew bigger and bigger until you couldn't shut it out. I think you might be onto something. Candles, cigarettes, just thinking about them sends a chill down my spine. Wow, the things I take for granted. Now I see. I was afraid of the fire. Strange, I didn't even realize it myself. About that fire, Sarge, can you tell me what it was burning? Just stay calm and maybe something will come to you. Oh, think, come on. Oh, I'm starting to remember. It was that relic. That relic Papa was studying? It was on fire. Oh, balls. The orb was on fire? It's still kind of fuzzy. But yes, the orb was burning right in front of Papa. And there, in the flames, was... Mama? Yes, now I remember. I saw Mama appear amid the dancing flames. Excuse me? Wait, what? What? My brain hurts. What's going on here? Maybe it's a memory from the fire that killed his mother. He might be confusing it with what really happened when his father died. So let me guess, more therapy? Yep, but this time, it seems there's an inconsistency in his statements. Okay, that we can do. And I think we should be able to prove it with the evidence at hand. Leave alert? Sure. Alright. Go play kid. Go play for kid. Hydrate. Okay, I hydrate. Hydrate. Sippy. I hope this inconsistency is the key to proving that the relic really is the Founder's Orb. I'm supposed to hang around after you got kicked out. When? I heard more fighting and I got worried about Papa. So I left my room. And Papa grinning with delight. And I saw Mama's face inside. If only I hadn't passed out. I think my brain's not working today. I genuinely cannot figure this out. That's when Papa was getting passed out. She saw Mama's face inside. Was it? My guess is it has something to do with the orb and how he's holding it. Like it should be this one.
Objection!
Yay! It should be this one. Don't blame yourself, Sarge. After all, even if you hadn't passed out, the outcome would have been the same. What do you mean? I'm talking about the time of death. Your father wasn't killed right after you left your room. What? Explain yourself at once, Private Justice. You said you saw your father burning the orb, right? But that night he went out to hide it in the cave. So what you saw, Sarge, was something that happened before your father left to hide the orb. Oh man. Hi VTuber Kana, hello! Welcome to my stream. I hope you're having a great time. So you see, you didn't pass out right before he was killed. You passed out right before he left for the cave to hide the orb in the ruins within. So even if I hadn't passed out... That's right. The outcome would have been exactly the same. That's because your father, Dr. Buff, was killed after he returned from the ruins. And therefore, Sarge, there's no need for you to blame yourself. Oh, I see. Private Justice. Can you really say I bear no blame in this? Why do you ask? Because the truth is, if I hadn't engaged in my siege defense, Papa would still be alive. Sarge, no, don't think that way. Papa wished nothing more than for me to lead a happy, healthy life. That's why he quit his job and moved us out, away from the big city. But even then, I didn't have the courage to set foot into the outside world. And in the end, I failed to make Papa's wish come true. Oh no! Sarge? If you want to make your father's wish come true, if that's what you really want, then who's to say it's too late? Why don't you take the first step now? My first step? That's right. You can cast off all your regret. You can stop standing still and start moving forward. You have the power within you. I know from experience. I know what it's like to feel like you do. But only you can decide to take that first step. If you don't change your tactics now, Sarge, the victory you seek in the war you're waging will always lie beyond your grasp. This is so sad. I think I understand now. I've made up my mind. As of this moment, I will suspend my siege defense indefinitely. You're gonna come out? Oh, it's him. It's him. It's a little girl! Oh my gosh, I thought it's him! Huh? Sergeant reporting for duty. What? I thought you were a guy. Same. You're definitely not the gruff true sergeant I envisioned. Well, my mama was in the Russian army. I was just as shocked, but it certainly explained a few things when I found out too. She's so cute! May I introduce to you Miss Army Buff, age 12? She's so cute! What the hell? Aww! No way! Careful, soldier! Don't forget I could blow you away at a moment's notice. She's just too cute! Same, Athena! She's adorable! So, have you always been in a wheelchair, Sarge? Negative, only since I was injured in the fire. Your voice sounds awfully different from before. Hydro features a voice modulation device. It's just one of my army's many technological marvels. She's so cute! Well, you fooled me. I thought some 20-something military fanatic was at the controls. If it's all the same to you, troops, I'd like to continue my testimony. I've just remembered something, and it's as crisp and clear as a trumpet at roll call. What did you remember?
It wasn't my mother who appeared in the burning orb. It was some lady Papa had shown me a picture of a long time ago. He said it was the Holy Mother, the founder of Kudainism. She appeared right there, right in the burning orb.
Huh? What did you just say? It's the Guanyin Ma. I'm sorry. There we go. No more noise level.
Bye-bye!
The Holy Mother of Kudainism was in the burning orb? What does that even mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Bye-bye, Phoenix. Could it be? Could this explain what Sarge means by the Holy Mother appearing in the burning orb? I don't get it. Wait. Let me look at the research notes. Dr. Bell's research notes? What do they have to do with this? Look at this! The burning orb, the appearance of the founder. This part points to both. What points to the woman who appears in the orb? This one? There's a legend about the orb involving a mysterious riddle. And this song, in turn, is said to contain the key to solving it. If the legend is true, then I believe the answer lies in this part of the song. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Well, anyone see where I'm going with this? Prayers as fervent as fire. Ah! You're supposed to set the orb on fire? The whole stanza seems to suggest that the founder will appear if the orb is set on fire. Wait, so the doctor, he... Yes, Athena. He has solved the ancient riddle of the founder's orb. Oh! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my god. I'm sorry, but you know what Army looks like? She looks like the sculptor. The sculptor from Identity 5. She looks like a sculptor. Blonde-haired girl in wheelchair, you know. Papa was a great archaeologist. So I believe in him. And I want to believe he achieved his long-time dream of solving that riddle before he died. Well, we won't know for sure. Until we try it for ourselves. Yes, do it, Private Justice, please! I want to see what Papa was searching for with my own eyes.
Objection!
The plaintiff must object to this.
Objection!
The plaintiff will stand down and be quiet.
Objection!
You don't have the right to set a precious relic like that on fire.
Objection!
Oh, but I do. All I needed was Sarge's permission. Since we still don't know if this treasure is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Ami Faye, any ownership rights the Doctor had now belong to his daughter. Therefore, you have absolutely no right to stop us. Ah, my god. Student beats up the master, let's go. Very well, Mr. Justice. I never thought I'd be saying this, but you may burn the evidence. Alright, here we go. In the courtroom burns. Oh? 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 Look! Apollo, the inside of the orb! It's melting! There's something in there. Ah! There! Isn't she? That's the face of the Holy Mother! Her guard leaves no room for doubt. It's the founder herself. Face and all. That's her face! I don't understand! The greatest of taboos in Kurainism is the depiction of the founder's face. Yet here it is, hidden within this orb. Founder's orb updated in the court record. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but as you can see, the issue is crystal clear. This figure is the Holy Mother, founder of Kurainism. And based on that, this must be none other than the founder's orb.
Objection!
But be that as it may, Mr. Arrebel still may have killed the doctor. If so, it would render the orb transfer agreement null and void. Don't play dumb, Mr. Wright. The truth of the matter has already been proven. Dr. Buff wasn't killed right after Sarge saw Mr. Arrebel. It happened after the doctor came back from hiding the orb. And you've no proof that Mr. Arrebel was still around at the time. Your claim that the Defiant Dragons were behind the crime doesn't hold water. And that means the orb transfer agreement is still perfectly valid. Admit it, Mr. Wright. I just burned your whole case to the ground. Yes, baby! Oh no! Amazing! I won? I actually won? Mr. Wright, would you care to respond? Respond? I didn't think so. Wait, did we just win? Did we actually beat the Turnabout Terror? You're amazing, Apollo! Don't just stand there, right? Do something! Well... I don't think there's any digging out of this hole. Mr. Atterson Wimperson, I think it's time for your concession speech. I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the Founder's Orb. The facts don't lie, but you obviously do. How's that for a campaign slogan? Ow! Oof! Why, you contemptuous peasant! I think this is a good time to wrap up this trial. If both parties have no further objections, I will render my verdict. No objections here, Your Honor. No. Paul? Damn. Sir, this is a democracy. Exactly, it's a democracy. You can't do this. The crystal is mine. I'll lose the election if I lose that crystal. Sounds like a skill issue. I'm sorry, but there's really nothing more I can do. You haven't forgotten about our little chat, have you? Oh no! Oh no! What's going on here?
Objection!
Your Honor, I object to the defense's last claim. What? I don't believe they have truly proven that the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I don't think even you could bluff your way out of this one. What possible argument could you have to claim that this isn't the Founder's Orb? I'm about that. Oh, of course. He can't possibly have hit on something. Unless the founder was Ami Faye. The defense's assertion is incomplete. And this is why. The defense is basing their claim that this relic is the Founder's Orb on a legend. And that legend claims that the Founder will return when the riddle is solved at last. Right? And that's what happened. The Founder was revealed for all to see. But Mr. Justice, what about the rest of the legend? Huh? According to the legend, once the Founder returned, she would bestow spiritual power onto the person who solved the riddle. You're kidding, right? Hi, G-Man. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you feel great spiritual power coursing through your veins? May I want you a snack? I'm on a diet. Okay, sure, no problem. No? But receiving spiritual powers and stuff, it's all just mystic mumble jumble, right? Maybe so, but you're the one basing your claim on said legend. Is that Citra? It's a modified DS. For legal purposes, this is a modified DS. Oh no, this is a spiritual democracy. It's a spiritual monarchy over there, okay? And what we saw here does not fully fulfill it, does it? No, but... consequently, you cannot rightfully claim that this is the Founder's Orb. I can't believe Paul Atherton is sleeping. Everyone really just went... What's gotten into him? Why is Mr. Wright doing this? He has something to lose, you know? I'm glad you stream one of my fave games to get such low love because of missing implementation. Oh, right. But don't worry, G-Man. Next year, a lot more people are about to stream this because the Apollo Justice Trilogy has just been announced to be ported into Steam. So that's the other 3 games that's currently in this timeline. So you just have to wait until next year when they actually release it on Steam. Then you will have your pick of everyone streaming this, okay? Because the politician had a nice chat with Mr. Wright. You know when the politician has a nice chat with you, they sometimes mean something else. What's gotten into him? Why is Mr. Wright doing this? It would appear that Mr. Wright has lost a few of his marbles. A few? That couldn't be further from the truth, Your Honor. In any case, I believe this is a good time for a recess. Both sides will have 20 minutes to prepare. That's why Mr. Wright is very motivated to fight for him. Is that your first playthrough? Yep, it's my first playthrough. Next year it won't be. I ask that all arguments be ready by then. Oh, and Mr. Wright, you'll do well to wash up and find your missing marbles by then. Help. GG. May 17th, District Court Defendant Lobby number 3, yeah. Mr. Wright is sure acting funny. I mean, he's famous for going out on a limb, but that last assertion was just plain crazy. It's either a bluff or a Hail Mary. Either way, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe there's something we're missing here. Hi, Trucy! Although he seemed perfectly normal when we spoke earlier. Apollo, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm going to go check up on him. What's going on with you, Mr. Wright? Hey, Private Justice. Oh, Sarge. I forgot to mention something. On the night of Papa's murder, a strange thing happened. Oh? But why are you only telling me about it now? Well, I didn't say anything before because I thought Papa's death was an accident. But now that we know otherwise, I figured it might be important. Oh, what do you say? There's still more to this case? When I left my room and lost consciousness, I passed out right here. Okay, passed out right here. That's right above the coffee bar. But when I came to, someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? I was so scared I beat a hasty retreat, as fast as my wheels could take me. Do you know who it was? No, it was pitch black. Oh, it was dark, okay. Plus, I fled to my room so fast I didn't even have a chance to turn on the lights. Maybe it was your father. No, he would have said something to me. Besides, I'll have known if it was him. So then it could have been... your father's real killer? My thoughts exactly. But you didn't report this to the police? It didn't even occur to me. It's okay, you were obviously still upset, so don't beat yourself up over it. Apollo, this could be really important information. I think the act of pushing Sarge's wheelchair could be part of some bigger scheme. It's hard to see why else the killer would have done such a thing. Guess I should take her statement down as evidence. Okay. Oh, welcome back, Athena. No. What's with the long face? How'd it go with Mr. Wright? What should I... Athena? Oh no. Oops, sorry! Zoned out there for a sec. The recess is almost over, so let's go. What was that all about? She knows something he doesn't. May 17th, District Court. Courtroom number 6. Let's go. Alright, court is once again back in session. Now, Mr. Wright, about that last objection you raised, we, the plaintiffs, still believe that the defense has yet to sufficiently prove its case. Hierarchically, hello. They claim that, according to legend, the Founder's Orb would bestow spiritual power. Yet the relic in question has failed to do so. Therefore, it has failed its own test. I see. He's sticking with that ridiculous argument? Furthermore, even if it is the Founder's Orb, it can't be awarded to Defiant Dragons. After all, they were the ones who killed Dr. Buff.
Objection!
What are you talking about? That was already proven to be false. There are no grounds for asserting that the Defiant Dragons murdered the Doctor. Excuse me. Oh, but I'm afraid there are, Mr. Justice. Your Honor, I would like to present new testimony to this court. Testimony that would show that That's a Rebel did, in fact, kill Dr. Buff. What? Very well, you may call your witness. I guess Mr. Wright found another new angle. What new testimony could there be this late in the game? Who is this from? Are you for real? Fellow citizens, it is I, Paul Atterson, the once and future representative of the people. Jeez, not him again. I don't like him. My client divulged new information to me during the recess. He remembered something he saw, you see, something crucial to this case. How very convenient. What are you gonna say this time? That's his crime. It was around 11 at night and I was out on the mobile meet and greet around the village. That's when I saw Dr. Buff being murdered from outside his study window. Mr. Arrebel snuck up from behind and struck him on the head. His weapon of choice, a suitcase. A big strong man like him could easily swing a heavy suitcase into someone's head. Do I even need to press anything? You saw the murder as it happened? And you're just telling us now because? I saved the best for last. It's a tactic known to all the political greats. The murder weapon was a complete mystery, but my client's eyewitness account has finally brought it into the light. But is it a sharp object? It's not a sharp object. According to the autopsy report, Dr. Buff was struck in the head by the corner of some object. Shit. I suppose that could very well be the corner of a suitcase. God damn it.
Objection!
But eyewitness testimony isn't the same as hard evidence. Oh? I wouldn't worry about that if I were you. What's that supposed to mean? We have physical evidence too. A luminol test revealed the doctor's blood on Mr. Arrebel's suitcase. Really? How does that prove Mr. Arrebel used it as a weapon?
Objection!
You should know the answer to that, Mr. Justice. Since you know as well as I that the suitcase is covered in his fingerprints. Die! I forgot we dusted it right in front of Emma. That cursed suitcase. The turnabout terror strikes again. This is quite convincing testimony and evidence. Nevertheless, you may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Justice. This is where we die.
Hold it!
He snuck up from behind? So you're saying the doctor never even realized Dr. Arebo was there? That's right, he was utterly absorbed in the book. I see. What did you see Mr. Arebo do next? He climbed up the bookshelf ladder and dumped a bunch of books down on the body. I believe he was trying to make it look like an accident. But that idiot didn't realize I could see everything from outside the window. One of those statements doesn't feel right. Your Honor, I believe the witness made an important statement just now about how... That is an idiot. The crime was clearly visible. The doctor is reading a book and that is an idiot. I mean, it's true. He is an idiot, but like... Okay, he was standing. The doctor was reading a book. The doctor was reading a book at the time of the murder? That's vital testimony. Oh yeah, he has short-sightedness. He has to wear glasses. Very well, the witness will please add that statement to his testimony.
Objection!
The doctor was standing in front of the bookshelves, absorbed in the book, you say? I'm sorry, but it seems your testimony is completely unreliable. That's quite a bold statement. Well, let's hear you back it up. I challenge you to prove that I am anything but 100% reliable. It would be my pleasure. Lately, it seems the doctor's eyes had gotten so bad he needed reading glasses. However, his reading glasses were over on his desk. So you see, there's no way he could have been reading in front of the bookshelves. I'm sorry, Mr. Atterson Wimperson, but I'm going to have to ask you to explain this discrepancy to the voting public. You what? I'll explain it, you lowly cur. I simply made a mistake, you see. The doctor was actually sitting at his desk when Mr. Arebo hit him over the head. But then the doctor would have been facing him. Surely he would have seen him and tried to run. Dr. Buff was nodding off. I could tell because his eyes were closed and he wasn't moving. Sounds more like what you would do, lol. Then how do you explain the fact that he was struck in the back of the head? Isn't it something that should be impossible from the front of the desk? Oh, about that. He bowed his head when he nodded off. That's when he was clobbered. So that's what you saw. Well, Mr. Justice, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation to me. Do you have a problem with the proposal that the doctor was struck while nodding off? A big problem! Because it's not in our freaking favor. There is a problem, a very big problem. The witness's statement doesn't hold up under the slightest bit of scrutiny. Is that so? Then will you please show this court what evidence you have to justify this? Gladly, Your Honor. This shows the problem with the witness's claim that he saw the doctor nodding off. Shows the problem with the witness's claim. No, wrong one.
Take that!
A diagram of the study? Mr. Atterson Wimperson allegedly viewed the murder from here. And the doctor was allegedly nodding off here. There's a bookshelf. But from his vantage point, the bookcase would have blocked the witness's line of sight. There we go. Why, yes, I believe you're right. But... Ah!
Objection!
The fact remains my client knew that the suitcase was the murder weapon. So he definitely has first-hand knowledge of the crime scene. I'm afraid I have to agree with you there, Mr. Wright. But then we have to ask ourselves, from what vantage point did he see the murder? What are you insinuating, Mr. Justice? From what vantage point could Mr. Atchison Wimperson have seen the dozing doctor? Oh god, I don't like where this is going. Once we determine that, I believe we'll finally see the truth behind this incident. The witness saw the murder from right here. He saw the murder from here. Here! He was the one who was pushing the wheelchair! You've got to be kidding! But that's... It is indeed. But everything only makes sense if the witness was there in the study. Inside the study? But that's the scene of the crime! I know. Mr. Atchison Wimperson, the man who claims to be a witness to the murder, was most certainly in that very room. Apollo, are you suggesting? Mr. Atchison Wimperson? Weren't you the one who actually swung that suitcase? Gah! What you're proposing is ludicrous. My client is a small, thin man, whereas Mr. Rebel has the musculature to pull it off. He has a point. I gave up trying to lift that thing after one go. That's right, he's the only one who could have lifted such a heavy object. Now do you understand? The rebel that's a rebel is the doctor's killer. As long as the suitcase is the murder weapon, the suspicion falls entirely on that. You'll have to poke a hole in Mr. Wright's argument somehow, Apollo. Oh, I will? And with his own technique, no less. If Mr. Atchison Wimperson couldn't swing the suitcase around, we'll just have to consider another way he could have used it as a murder weapon. Instead, I'm going to turn this case on its head, Mr. Wright, just like you taught me. You talk big, Mr. Justice, but do you have what it takes? Well, this should be interesting. It is interesting, though. Mr. Atchison Wimperson's testimony has been filled with one inaccuracy after another. First, he stated that Dr. Buff was in front of the bookshelves. Now he claims that the doctor was sitting at his desk. Hello, come on, welcome to the stream and thank you for the lead. Thank you. Welcome. Hold on, let me just like grab you. Glad the scuffl2d. Yes, thank you. Woo, thank you. Hello, thank you so much. You were playing Tomodachi Life? That sounds like a very cute game. Is it cute? I need more cute games in my life, so it'd be great if like I could get a recommendation that got an ad. No, not the ad. No, guys, we have no choice. We have to wait for to come back from the ad. Yes, welcome to the Shibdom Kozashikyo. Welcome. Ads kind of suck, right? Hope your stream has been well. It's been well, thank you. I hope the ads are over for you. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I hope Tomodachi Life was fun. I've been doing well, I guess. I've been streaming. Oh my gosh, it's been 3 hours. Wow. My stamina has been going down lately because I started work. So, well, my stream hours have been shortened, but it is what it is. And we've been spending today on the trial part of this, the first trial part 1 of this case, the last of the official cases in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice's game. So yeah, okay, I should introduce myself. Hi Raiders, I'm Miyori Shiba. I'm a Shiba VTuber. I enjoy talking. I enjoy visual novel games. I enjoy Minecraft. You know, I just like to talk to people. Okay, that's just what I am. I also sing quite a bit on the side. So like, if you like that kind of content, then I'm the I'm the creator for you, okay? Please drop me a follow. Thanks. Good luck with work. Thank you. I need that because I'm 1 week into my 3-month probation. I don't know what's coming next, but I will work my hardest, okay? Oh, wait. Mikarin. Oh my gosh. Shibret? Yes, I am Shibret. Shibret is good. Okay, fine. Whatever. I give up. Yay. Probation, you say? Yeah, I'm on probation. Probation is like pain. Probation. I mean, probation is the thing that is at the start of a job, right? Like you have 3 months. Hopefully not for murder. Oh, shut up! It's the one at the start of the job. Yeah, lucky enough. Amazing rest of stream. Thank you, mama. Thank you. Please go and rest. Okay. I hope to see you around sometime. So, where was the victim really when he was killed? Also, where was his killer and how was the murder weapon really used? So the important thing here is the position of the victim and the killer relative to each other? Yes, Your Honor. If they were positioned in a certain way, it would be possible to use the suitcase as a weapon without lifting a finger. You can't mean... I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. Oh no. It's quite distinctive, as you can see. Now, if Dr. Buff was sitting in a certain spot, and his killer was at a certain other... Oh no, he dropped the suitcase from on top. He dropped the suitcase from on top. He sold it. The suitcase would become a weapon anyone could use. Oh, so help me. Very well, Mr. Justice. Spoilers? What spoilers? It's just my guess. Where was Dr. Bell's killer at the time of the crime?
Take that.
There? Oh, that's... This should wrap things up nice and pretty for you, Mr. Wright. I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. But this time, instead of thinking in 2 dimensions, let's think in 3. Only then can we clearly see the killer's method at work. Let's go 3D, baby! The killer didn't have to swing the suitcase. He just had to drop it off. If he used gravity to his advantage, that is. That's right. It was the plaintiff, one Paul Atterson Wimperson, who used the suitcase. He pushed it from the 2nd floor and sent it hurling down onto Dr. Buff, who was sitting at the coffee bar. Yark! The psychology book had been at the coffee bar, no doubt. The doctor must have set it down there after he'd finished reading it, or the like. But his blood got on it, which is why the killer thought to hide it in that mountain of books.
Objection!
That's quite an entertaining theory you have there, Mr. Justice. But there's no evidence that the murder took place at the coffee bar. I'm not so sure about that, Mr. Wright. I'll say that evidence of the murder occurring at the coffee bar exists. The evidence does exist, and I'm going to show you. You are? This right here is proof that it took place at a coffee bar. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Take that.
Coffee. This brown stain was determined to be coffee. What's more, it was still a bit damp when we saw it yesterday morning. Ah! One look at his book speaks volumes, I'm afraid, Mr. Wright. At this book, sorry. It tells us the doctor was having a cup of coffee at the coffee bar. That's when the suitcase came hurtling down, striking him on the head. causing both his blood and his coffee to spatter onto it. Well, Mr. Atterson Wimperson? What motive could I have possibly had to kill Dr. Buff? And there it is. That final excuse cornered killers are so fond of. Well, the doctor never returned your crystal to you, did he? Instead, he hid it in the cave ruins. Telling him that the Defiant Dragons were a dangerous bunch was a huge blunder. All it did was make him hide the orb. Your lie came back to bite you in the end. Even worse, the doctor saw the news report, so he knew the relic was the Founder's Orb. Being the conscientious researcher he was, he knew he had to return it to its rightful place. And that meant keeping it out of your hands. You were so angry that he refused to return the relic to you. That you killed him with your own hands. Isn't that right, Mr. Atterson Wimperson? Yarg! He broke his placard. That is... Apollo! Don't! Please don't accuse my client of murder. Huh? What do you mean, don't accuse him? Why would you even say that, Mr. Wright? What I meant was, he's a promising politician with a bright future ahead of him. Mr. Wright! It's in our nation's best interest to avoid burdening him with the taint of scandal. Say what? Right, you better do something to change the current courtroom climate, or I'll be charged with murder. And you know what will happen to her if that happens. What's he talking about? Well, I can ponder that later. For now, he's gonna do something to Trucy, no! Mr. Wright, you can't possibly believe that Mr. Rebel is the killer. Are you really going to send an innocent man to prison? I thought you were better than that. Well, Mr. Wright, answer me. Ooh, so it really is your... How do you know it's my first... I mean, like, I did say... I told you it's my first playthrough, but what made you say it really is your first playthrough? What? What? Oh no! Oh, Mr. Wright? What in the world's going on here? Poor guy. If you won't say anything, then... Okay, I'll be real, I missed your earlier response. Ah, I see, okay. But what made it so obvious is my first playthrough? Really? Apollo, wait! Not you too, Athena! It's just... I wasn't sure whether I should say anything, but... During that last recess, when I went to check on Mr. Wright, I overheard something I shouldn't have. I trust Maya is unharmed. I can't really say, but just remember, if I'm arrested or fail to obtain the treasure, there will be consequences. Consequences of the worst kind if you catch my drift. Not again! Not a... Why is it always like this? Why is it that Phoenix will always have a case where Maya is being held hostage and he has to face a very difficult court decision to... Oh my gosh, this again. This freaking... Relax, all you have to do is ensure I get my hands on that relic. I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want that relic for anyway? Isn't the politician chat great? I don't know. It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secret. Who's your patron? Patron? What if his patron is... that minister from Kurain, the queen's husband? What if it's him? Oh my gosh. Maya? As in Maya Fey? Yes, the boss's legendary former assistants. Legendary? Sorry. Miss Fey's being held hostage? So it seems. Why didn't you tell me as soon as you heard this? Sorry, it's just Mr. Wright spotted me before I could slip away. And made me promise not to tell you. He said it would make things more difficult if you found out. As if things weren't already hard enough. So that's why Mr. Wright was acting so strange. I had no idea. This must have been excruciating for him. Think, Justice. There's got to be something you can do. Come on, guys, solve this somehow. Mr. Justice, about that last statement of yours, I believe you're in the middle of accusing the plaintiff of murdering Dr. Buff. Would you care to continue? I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm really, really sorry. What's gotten into you two? Think, chat, think. I don't know what to... If I accuse that slime bag, I put Miss Fey's life in jeopardy. Damn. It seems you finally caught on. I'm far too important to be accused of murder. After all, our nation's future rests squarely on my shoulders. The wheels of justice need to turn. Cries. Either I give up or... Once I present the crystal to my patron, my victory is assured. Then one day I'll become president and then king. I'll have every politician at my command. Now retract your accusation. I can't kowtow to him, but the defense would... It would like to retract the previous... The whomst? Oh! It's Dirk! Apollo. Dirk? I don't know what's going on here, but a lawyer should never look the way you do right now. With defeat and resignation written all over your face.
A dragon never yields.
A dragon never yields! Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get to the truth. Dirk, a dragon never yields. He's right. It's all over if I give up now. If Mr. Wright's hands are tied, it's up to me to do what must be done. He saved my neck so many times. Now, it's my turn to save his. Apollo. Guys, Apollo's so manly. Wife steals Apollo's so manly. Apollo, why are you so manly? Hi, Takadachi. Hello. You came at a pretty good time. It's so touching. Dirk, thanks for that wake-up call. Heh. Now that's the face of a lawyer you've got there, son. Apollo is an experienced lawyer. Now I know, right? He's so manly and he's so... Apollo has always been very manly to me. He really has been, really. Chiba-o-ne-san, I miss you. Hello, Takadachi. I miss you too. It's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Aw, I'm so glad you came. Thanks for his pat. Yeah, that's right. Well, from now on, I can only really stream at these times on weekends. So forgive me. And like on weekdays, I have changed my stream timing entirely. So that's the change, yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm going to find the way to save Miss Fey and see that justice is served. Because I'm a pole of justice. Let's go. That scumbag is holding Miss Faye hostage to ensure he gets the orb for his patron. And it seems said patron believes in the orb's legend. Thing is, the founder did appear when the orb was exposed to fire, just as the legend said. If the legend is true, then we've already solved the riddle, right? No, not yet. Not yet. We haven't solved it yet. The legend says the founder will bestow great spiritual power when she returns. But if that's true, it means we haven't solved the whole riddle yet. Damn. I like that. You like that? That's good. But how can that be? Are we missing something? Wait, maybe. Maybe the part about the founder returning should be taken literally. But how would it be possible for a dead person to return to the world of the living? Channeling! Channeling! Hi, Ada Ada? You want Ada Ada? Okay, everyone. You ready for the Ada? I know it's a bit noisy now. Oh, you want it when it's not so noisy? Okay. There is a way for the dead to return. I know, there is a way for the dead to return. Spiritual channeling. Okay. The Ada. There you go. There's your Ada Ada. Of course, you would have to know what the founder looks like first. Turn your volume to max. It's already at the max. Hello? Okay, let me go really close. That's like practically the closest I can get, okay? That's the closest I can get. Yes. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Very important. But the orb has revealed her face to us, so what if it's a sign that we should channel her? Nice. Given the facts, in order to solve the riddle and receive the founder's power, I'll need a spirit medium to practice channeling. Do I need a spirit medium? Stream experience is ruined, but Twitch redeems. Hey, no! A medium is needed to obtain the power. The ability of a medium to channel spirits is the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. That means Mr. Atchison Wimperson's patron will need one too. Then once that slimy politician realizes that, he won't be able to lay a finger on Miss Faye. There we go. Everything's going to be okay, Mr. Wright. Because Mr. Paul Atchison Wimperson can't afford to harm a hair on Miss Faye's head. Huh? Yeah, that is almost killing me.
Really? I'm glad you like it. Hey.
Mr. Atchison Wimperson, it seems you've chosen the wrong person to take hostage. What do you mean? Your patron seeks to solve the orb's riddle, and thereby receive great spiritual power. However, only Maya Faye can truly give them what they really want. She can? What do you mean, only Maya Faye? Think about what the return of the founder really means. We should have considered it more literally. After all, the orb was made in the kingdom of Kudain, the birthplace of spirit mediums. Aha, I think I see now. You need to know what the deceased looks like in order to channel them. But in Kudainism, depicting the face of the founder is taboo. However, her true face was hidden in the orb. So maybe the orb is telling us to try channeling the founder. Exactly. Through a spirit medium, the founder can quite literally return. And if the legend is true, the founder just might bestow spiritual power on someone when she does. It's like when pros imbued my Magatama with spiritual power. if a human could be imbued with such power in a similar manner. It is said that the founder possesses immense spiritual power. Such a great feat would not necessarily be beyond her. What? Wait a second! Then the legend is true? Do you understand now, Mr. Addition Wimperson? You're holding hostage the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. And if anything were to happen to her, the riddle would remain unsolved forever. Ah! There's always Pearl Faye. I could simply ask her to help. If she wants money, I have plenty to offer. She's not the kind of person to be tempted by material gain, and she certainly wouldn't help you if anything were to happen to her cousin. Ugh. Or maybe you'd like to go ask the Queen of Kurain to channel the founder for you. He could, but he'll probably get executed for requesting such a thing. That's so funny. It's over. Now confess, you killed Dr. Buff, didn't you? It wasn't supposed to end this way. Mr. Attishan Wimperson, are you admitting to committing the crime? You're my lawyer, right? Do something. It's true that I'm your lawyer, and as such, it's my job to defend you. However, defending my client isn't the only duty a lawyer has. There's something else that's equally as important. And that is finding the truth. Ah, the handsome Mr. Wright is back. What? Mr. Atchison Wimperson, you have sought to twist the truth in the dirtiest of ways. I was complicit in your hostage-taking, but in a way I was being held hostage too. Even so, there's still hope for me to make things right. And I owe it all to you, Apollo. Mr. Wright! I can't allow a murderer to walk away scot-free. Therefore, Mr. Atchison Wimperson, I must resign as your attorney. No! Does this mean I'm under arrest? No! Breakdown animation time. Let's go. He's gonna crack. He's gonna crack fully. Well? I have nothing to confess. What? I said I've nothing to confess. I don't and I won't, especially not to a plebeian like you. This guy doesn't know when to give up. Besides, there's no truth to these allegations. I mean, look at the suitcase. You won't find a single print of mine on it. All that means is you wipe them off, taking care to only leave, Mr. Rebels. As many a great politician has said before me, no comment. In that case, try switching things up, Apollo. Look at the situation from a different angle. Is there really nothing that points to the suitcase being dropped from up above? Maybe it's broken. Evidence that points to the suitcase being dropped from the second floor. If the killer pushed the suitcase from the second floor hallway over the coffee bar, that would place him right around here. Ah, maybe. Just maybe. Thought of something, Apollo? I believe this piece of evidence to be connected to the dropping of the suitcase. Oh? Let's look at the suitcase. Wait, do we not have a suitcase here? Seriously? Not a single suitcase. Brother! Is it this one? Is it this one? No! Appears to be a statement. How is it related to this case? Wait, it is? Oh, sorry. Whew. It was correct. My heart. On the night of the murder, Your Honor, Miss Army Buff physically left her room. That's when she saw the doctor burning the orb and subsequently passed out, right above the coffee bar. But with her there in her wheelchair, the killer wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase down onto the doctor. Good point. So that means you have to dust the wheelchair handle for fingerprints. However, according to Sarge, she woke up just as someone was trying to move her in her wheelchair. Ah! Someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? Oh man. She must have been in the killer's way and had to be moved. Isn't that right, Mr. Atterson Wimperson? Grr. And if the killer had pushed the wheelchair with his bare hands, we may yet find the conclusive evidence we need. Exactly. Fortunately for us, that evidence slipped right through the killer's fingers. If only he'd been able to hold on to it just a little tighter. But now he is neither able to discard nor alter it. Hi Mono, hello. Honestly, that piece of evidence wasn't even supposed to be here in this courtroom today. And yet, it looks like sometimes things do get better. But this wasn't supposed to happen. No? Well, too bad, because the evidence that sped away from you that night has come back to haunt you, right here at this very trial. Your Honor, the defense's final piece of evidence is on this person. That's... On the night of the murder, Sarge passed out, only to come to and find that someone was pushing her wheelchair. That's when she fled back into her room. She didn't physically see a single soul after that. Excuse me. Not until Athena drew her out through that therapy session, that is. While the killer was able to wipe the prints on the suitcase, the same can't be said for the prints that got away. My fellow Kudainians? Well, Mr. Paul Atterson Wimperson, try to explain your way out of this one. The podium is all yours. Paul Atterson, savior of Kudain. I am not a crook. My political career, it can't end like this. I'm destined for great things. Something's wrong. This isn't real. It's a dream. No, a nightmare. Huh? What? Wait, really? What the hell? Oh, no way! Banzai! 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 What's going on? And stripped of his electoral win. No, please! Wait, don't go! No, please! Oh, Grandpa! Finally it broke. There's his breakdown animation. Mr. Atterson Wimperson, are you alright? But bailiff, get him to the first aid station on the double. Finally. Well, this was yet another unexpected turn of events. In light of everything that's been revealed, it seems the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb. And it seems Mr. Paul Atterson Wimperson can be considered a suspect in Dr. Buff's murder. Apollo, I want to thank you for everything. Thanks to you, I didn't have to keep bending the truth. I don't know what I would have done without you. Aww. Don't mention it, hahaha. You were amazing today, Apollo. Well, I couldn't have done it without Dirk.
A dragon never yields.
A dragon never yields. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down and da. As well lawyers do to get to the truth. Yes. A dragon never yields. Every lawyer should take that to heart. As it seems both sides have no further objections, would Dirk Sanmati please take the stand? You're good at being adorable.
Because I naturally am adorable. What are you talking about?
This court awards the orb to the Defiant Dragons per the stated transfer agreement. Yes! Let's go! They get the orb! They get the orb! They get the orb! They get the orb! Should the Kingdom of Kudain claim ownership, the matter may have to be deliberated in court all over again. Bother. I just hope, or shall I say pray, that I'm not the judge presiding over that one. Indeed, a trial like that might spark an international incident. Still, there are bigger and more momentous things astir in the air. A revolution. Dirk's really serious about this. This court is adjourned. Oh my gosh. This is the first time we've played a civil case in this game. In the history of this game. May 17th, District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Nice work, son! We've finally broken through the last obstacle on the road to revolution. Revolution, it just doesn't seem real. I only have one word. What word? Miyori Shiba.
Hey!
Oh, yes, well, to think you actually defeated the Fighting Phoenix. All I can say is, that's my boy. Well, Mr. Wright did have his hands tied. Who knows if I'd have won if he'd been able to fight me head on. I see it more like you saved Mr. Wright. Saved him? Yeah, remember what he said? He didn't have to bend the truth anymore, and it was all thanks to you. I don't know about that. Still, I guess it is kinda nice to be appreciated. No, Polo, you're always appreciated. I'm only joking about Pin Polo hours. Mr. Dirk? Now that the Holy Mother's face has been revealed, are you going to have a spirit medium try channeling her? I, for one, would love to see the return of the legendary founder. Yeah, just think about it. Being able to speak to someone right out of the history books. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. What? Why? A face isn't enough. You also need the true name of the one you're attempting to channel. Oh, right. Pro mentioned something like that. And the founder's true name is only known to the priestess who's been crowned queen. Priestess who's been crowned queen, so the queen. In short, the only living person who knows it is the current queen of Kudain, Garan. Oh, so without her help, we won't be seeing the founder anytime soon? Weh, Tusk, that's no fun. Founder's orb updated in the court record. So, Dirk, what will you do now? First, I'll start by tracing the routes by which the orb came into Dr. Bob's hands. Since we now know it was Paul Atchison that asked the doctor to study it, isn't he the one who stole it? No, a political nobody like him couldn't get anywhere near the orb, let alone steal it. He must have had inside help. My money is on someone connected to the royal family. My money's on the prime minister. The minister. Not really prime minister, minister. Oh, right, you said something to that effect back in the cave. Whoever it may be, we need to expose their dirty scheme to the light of day. Well, I'm sure Mr. Wright has plenty of information, courtesy of his dirty client. He might be able to shed some light on this. Private Justice! That was fine work you did at the trial today. You did your sergeant proud. Back at you, Sarge. It took real courage to leave your room like that. It's all thanks to you and Corpsewoman Sykes. With my siege defense over, I can finally sally forth. But the battle's only just begun. One for me and me alone to fight. Ah. To lose your mother and then your father. What a terrible thing to endure. Yeah, and being wheelchair bound doesn't help. Private Justice, I've been thinking. It's about time I stood on my own 2 feet. After all, I no longer have Papa to coddle me. Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Take a good look, soldier. This is one small step for man, and one giant leap for me. Hold my drone for me, would you, Private Justice? She's gonna stand up?
Yes, sir. What is she up to? She's gonna stand up. What?
Whoa.
She's standing? What's this, Sarge? You mean your legs? They're...
The doctor told me I was ready to walk again months ago. But if I admitted I could walk, I knew I had to leave the house. So I faked it.
Makes sense, but...
I kept pretending I couldn't walk. But I know Papa is watching over me now, and I'll hate to disappoint him. So, from this day forward, I'm going to march forward on my own 2 feet.
What is this touching? What a brave kid, trying to move forward like this. But it must be so hard this soon after her father's death. Don't you ever stop. You just keep on walking, comrade. They grew up so fast, I know, right? They grew up so fast. Stay brave, because there will be days when you'll want to stop. But I have faith you'll find a way to muster the strength to push through them. Yeah, you can do it.
Hey, Daddy's back! Mr. Wright!
What's that look on his face for? Oh, Apollo! Is everything alright with Miss Faye? She's safe. For now. Well then, we better go save her quick! Where is she anyway? She's in Kurain. I'm afraid I have some bad news. Huh? Maya's... not here in the States. She's still in Kurain. And she's still being held hostage by the mastermind behind this whole thing. The mastermind? That's right, Paul Etterson Wimperson was nothing more than a pawn. Maya's true abductor is in the kingdom of Kurain. What? I don't understand, Mr. Wright. What in the world's going on over there? GG. This is really GG. But as shocking as that news was, it was only the beginning. The beginning of something big. Big enough to shake Kurain to its very core. Revolution. I was being swept up in a mighty wave that nothing could stop. Of course, at the time, I had no idea what the days ahead had in store for us. To be continued! What the hell? What was this case? Oh my god. It's so safe. Oh my god. Welcome to the Shibdom, daddy. Oh my god, literal daddy. Welcome to the Shibdom. Hello. Yes, so today, I guess, just like the judge has said, this is a good place to wrap up. Okay, this is a good place to wrap up, guys. We had a lot of fun. I don't know what's next. It's investigation day 2, so clearly we have to investigate a bit more for another case. I don't know what that case is. I don't know if we'll be going back to Kurain, okay? Like, oh gosh, the seance. Maybe I actually need to ask Kiko for help. But Kiko's busy on weekends. No. It's okay, guys. I'll just open strategy wiki and you just have to forgive me if I ever get stuck and need to refer to it. Oh my gosh. That was intense. Man, I wonder what's gonna go on next. But we'll find out probably next week, okay? I'll probably schedule this stream. Let's see whether I can schedule it at the same time. Same day next week.
Yeah, but I think it's time to wrap things up, okay? I think it's time to wrap things up. Thank you guys for coming. If you guys are here, if you like my content and you're not following me yet, please feel free to follow me on Twitter for any stream updates, on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube, wherever you're watching from.
do follow me if you'd like to be updated on when I go live and stuff like that. And also it'll just make me really happy. So thank you very much. And yeah, with that, I shall put you guys on the ending screen, and those on Twitch can look forward to me sending you guys to someone else, as well as hold on, let me see if I have like enough people on Kick. Okay, I don't have enough people on Kick to rate anyone. So yeah, on YouTube I'll see if I can redirect you guys to someone, but if not, yeah, this will be the end. Okay, good dinner, Sheep. Send me to prison, please. No, what the hell? Let's please. Please, you can please satisfy your desires somewhere else. Okay, I will. So, atsuyori, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.